All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
AgriVision Equipment and ExactEmerge planter technology is here to help you maximize your yield and efficiency, along with a proven 8 bushel per acre yield advantage because of the pinpoint accuracy of seed depth and placement. You can cover 50 acres per hour without compromising your stand. We know the risk of planting outside the optimal planting window, so don't let the weather control your bottom line. When you partner with AgriVision Equipment, you get access to the best service and technology support in the area. And visit any one of our 15 locations today to learn more about our large selection of new and used planters. AgriVision Equipment, focused on your future.
Reliance means being dependable. And when it comes to comfort in your home, you want Reliance from a place you can trust with a product you can count on. That's why Marcus Lumber stocks Reliance brand water heaters. Because with Reliance in the name, it's the brand you can trust. Marcus Lumber has been stocking and installing Reliance water heaters for decades. So choose the name you trust for your home. Choose Marcus Lumber and Reliance water heaters.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
Hello and welcome to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on the call tonight. Tonight, the Lady Jays, with a record of 1-12, take on the Lady Falcons with a record of 0-9. These two teams fairly well matched, both with one dominant scorer between each side. We will be back with your starting lineups and the national anthem. You're watching Jays and Falcons on Fuller Digital Solutions and FullerDigital.net.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
When it's time to choose a bank, the choice is easy. Prime Bank is the bank for you.
With all the conveniences you want in a bank, including a mobile app and online account opening, Prime Bank also offers You Pick checking with no monthly fees or minimum balances. And the best part is, you get paid for everyday banking transactions. That's right, Prime Bank's You Pick checking. We pay you for your everyday checking account transactions.
Choose Prime Bank. It's the bank for you. Earn more your way with Prime Bank.
Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on the call tonight. Again, these two teams fairly well matched, both toward the bottom of the War Eagle Conference. Hulshoff, number 45, Molly Hulshoff from West Sioux, will be the key for the Jays to defend here tonight. She is averaging 13.5 points per ball game. She's tall, she's a senior, and she is going to be something for the Jays to contend with. It'll be interesting to see how the Jays are able to contend with her, especially with the likes of Hodgson and Zubrod. The end of this month is Catholic Schools Week, or starts Catholic Schools Week. You can find more information on the newly revamped GehlenCatholic.org. If you are a fan of the Jays, you can like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. You'll know whenever we go live, like we will again on Thursday night, as the Jays take on their makeup game against Woodbury Central. It is a JV boys game, a JV girls game, then a varsity girls game, and a varsity boys game. Tip time for the girls game of the varsity action is 6 o'clock. It'll be right here on Fuller Digital Solutions and FullerDigital.net. With all of that being said, as we kind of get prepared here, we do have a lot going on, so make sure you check out GehlenCatholic.org. Make sure you check out FullerDigital.net. We'll now turn it over to our public address announcer.
Good evening. Welcome to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym at Gehlen Catholic for tonight's boy-girl varsity doubleheader. Let's extend a special welcome to our guests, the Falcons from West Sioux. Gehlen Catholic Schools encourage positive sportsmanship and behavior at the game tonight. By practicing good sportsmanship, you will make tonight's game one to remember. Let's give a hand for our officials for tonight's game. Dave Drew, George Davidson, and Joel Gottlieb. Now let's welcome the coaches for the Falcons, are coached by Shad Kopic and Andrea Garcia. The Jays are coached by Brandon Schecker, assisted by Brian Kolbeck. And now for the starters. For the Falcons, a junior, number 11, Addison Van Belegoin. For the Jays, a junior, number 3, Rizea Sitzman. For the Falcons, a freshman, number 12, Emery Van Belegoin. For the Jays, a senior, number 10, Haley Poland. For the Falcons, a junior, number 13, Serenity McMahon. For the Jays, a senior, number 32, Larissa Poland. For the Falcons, a senior, number 21, Madeline Clucky. For the Jays, a junior, number 42, Sammy Zubrod. For the Falcons, a senior, number 45, Molly Holsoff. And for the Jays, a senior, number 50, Nevaeh Hodson. And also for the Jays, a special welcome joining our varsity girls tonight, the third grade Lady Jays. Now, if you stand if you can and remove your hats as Braden Boland will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Catholic in Lamar's, Iowa instills respect and Christian values in a caring environment for students preschool through 12th grade. Teachers and staff go above and beyond to provide a high-quality education and are dedicated to student success. We are a community striving to live God's Word each day through academics, service opportunities, athletics, and so much more. Gehlen Catholic School, in partnership with Spalding Catholic School, all are welcome to experience excellence in education and leadership through Christ.
Welcome back to the Dub Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on the call tonight. Falcons and Jays getting ready to tip off here. Hodgson and Holshoff are in the center circle for tonight's tip. Scorers table given the thumbs up, and we are ready to get this thing tipped off. Opening tip recovered and controlled by Larissa Poland of the Jays. Poland dribbles, passes left, shot fake by Sitzman, pass to the near side, Sitzman, quick jumper from the elbow, Hodgson, and Hodgson has the first 2 points of the game for either team. 2-0 Jays here early. Jays showing some three-quarter court pressure, able to get it up over the timeline with now Van Belegoin. There are two of them on the floor, so I will do my best here. McMahon with it now. She dribbles toward the baseline. Looks to kick it out, has a 5 count going on her, kicks it out, Clocky, that one no good, Holshoff rebound, quick putback, no good, McMahon with the putback, no good, she gets her own rebound. Able to kick it out to Addison, Addison. McMahon, three-pointer knocks it down. Serenity McMahon able to get the Falcons on the board. It's 3-2 in favor of the Falcons. Sitzman, top of the key, dribbles left, pass to Zubrod, bounce pass to Hodgson. Three-point attempt off the iron, no good from Sitzman. Zubrod gets the rebound. Pass it out to Haley Poland to Hodgson. Hodgson to Zubrod in the paint, puts it up, blocked by Hulshoff. Hard to defend that kind of size. McMahon, she's dribbling into a double team, thrown away into the front court, out of bounds. It will be Jays basketball. 3-2 in favor of the Falcons, 6:29 left to go here in the first quarter. Hello to Jeff watching us from Indiana tonight. Appreciate him tuning in. Sitzman to Zubrod. Out to Larissa Poland, bounce pass into Hodgson. Hodgson loses control, and McMahon is fouled. Foul's going to be on the floor, and they're going to call it on Zubrod. That's going to be her first, team's first. 6:18 left to go here in the first. Ball quickly inbounded. McMahon will bring it up the court, stops on the logo, passes it back to Clocky. Back to McMahon, stolen away by Larissa Poland. Larissa bringing it up the heart of the rack, and she is fouled as that shot hits the rim. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to be on McMahon. That's her first, team's first. 6:08 left to go in the first. Larissa puts up the first and knocks it down. Remember to check out FullerDigital.net. You'll be able to find your team home or away. Larissa Poland knocks down the second, and it's 4-3. Serenity McMahon with it in the backcourt. Over to Clocky. Clocky back to McMahon. McMahon able to quickly get it up over the timeline. Addison drives toward the hoop, and she is fouled by Larissa Poland. Poland picks up her first, and it's going to send Addison Van Balliguian to the line to shoot two. 4-3 the score in favor of the Jays. 5:57 left to go in the first. First one rims out, no good. Of course, we've had a very strange weather week, or past, almost week here as Zubrod gets the rebound on that one. Haley Poland brings it up over the timeline. Pass to her sister Larissa. Larissa gets it to Hodgson in the paint, kicks it out to Sitzman. Sitzman thought about a three instead, drives toward the hoop, Euro steps, puts it up and in. Isaiah Sitzman is on the board, and it's 6-3 in favor of the Jays. McMahon quickly ahead to Addison. Addison, bounce pass across the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Zubrod. The shot was by Emery. Sitzman with it now, between the legs dribble, back to Larissa Poland. Poland over to Sitzman. Sitzman with a right hand over to Hodgson. Hodgson launches the three and hits. Nevaeh Hodgson with 5 points. Brings it to 9-3 in favor of the Jays. McMahon gets it inbounds to Emerson. Back to McMahon. McMahon's going to bring it up over the timeline with the left hand. Quickly dribbling. Now pass it to the corner. Three-point attempt by Addison. No good. Rebound in the arms of Larissa Poland. 4:55 left to go in the first. Jays lead this one 9-3. Poland pulls up a shot herself off the back iron. No good. Hulshoff with the rebound. And pass it to McMahon. As I was saying, we had quite a bit of snow. We got about 10 or 11 inches here. And then it got like deep freeze cold here, as they're just going to call that one out of bounds. I thought there was a lot of contact there by Zubrod. They're not going to call the foul, and Emerson Schmidt's going to come in for Zubrod. We've missed a lot of school because of it, and so we've got some makeup games happening like Thursday. Quickly into the corner, three-point attempt, no good by Clocky. Rebound by Emery, and we're going to have a foul. It's going to be on Sitzman. That's going to be her first, team's third. 4:29 left to go in the first. It's still 9-3 in favor of the Jays. McMahon gets the inbound into Emery, loses control of the ball, and it's going to be West Sioux ball as Emerson Schmidt tried to save that one. A little bit of a sparse crowd, still a little chilly. If you're not from around these areas, if you're not living in these parts, it is still quite chilly. I think it got up to about 5 degrees here today, which was balmy compared to the minus 20 that we had just a couple days ago. That shot no good. Hulshoff puts back the rebound up and in. Molly has 2. It's 9-5 in favor of the Jays. Coming back this way, Haley Poland puts up the shot. That was a knuckleballer, no good. Rebound by McMahon. McMahon quickly ahead, up over the timeline to Addison. Addison in that far side to McMahon on top of the logo, dribbles away toward the free throw lane. That shot was no good. The rebound is out of bounds. They're going to say it was off of McMahon. It's going to be Jays basketball with 3:46 left to go in the first. Jays with a lead, 9-5. Hello to Jay Bickford watching from home. Couldn't make it here tonight, so he's watching us on Fuller Digital Solutions and fullerdigital.net. As Sitzman brings the ball up over the timeline, pass it left, up over the hands of Haley Poland, into the hands of McMahon. She's going to throw it off the legs of Haley Poland out of bounds. Interesting strategy by West Sioux. They have got play numbers or play cards, play placards, almost in a similar regards to what football does, and I can't tell if it's an offensive or defensive set. I think it's a defensive set as Hodgson intercepts that pass. Sitzman left side of the lane, pass it to Lubin on the right side. That shot's no good, and away with it comes Emery. Emery quickly up the floor, poked away by Haley Poland in the backcourt. They're going to say out of bounds off the Falcons will be Jays basketball on the boundary. 3:18 left to go in the first, 9-5 still the score. Schmidt pass it in to Sitzman. Sitzman over to Lubin. Back to Sitzman. Pass to Haley Poland. Sitzman eyed the basket there for a second. Poland pulls the trigger on a 3. No good. Lubin with a rebound. Looking to get it out. Gets it back out to Sitzman. Sitzman with a floater in the lane. Puts it up and in. She has 4. It's 11-5. 2:52 left to go. It's 11-5 in favor of the Jays. Nice ball movement, almost a little too far there by Emery, but she knocks those 2 points down. It's 11-7. Sitzman gets the screen, pulls the trigger on a 3, no good, missed all the iron and out of bounds. Jay's going to rotate in. Kellen and Zubrod come in. Haley Poland and Hodgson go out. 2:32 left to go in this first quarter. Quick moving first quarter. It's 11-7 in favor of the Jays. Very veteran crew here tonight calling the game for the Stripes. Jays showing the backcourt press as McMahon gets it up over the timeline. She dribbles hard toward the basket, puts up a shot. No good, but commits the foul. Foul's going to be on Haley Lubin. That's her first, team's 4th, with 2:22 left to go in the first. It's going to send McMahon to the line to shoot 2. McMahon puts up the first, and that one's good. She has 4. It's now 11-8. A reminder that the Mission Honduras tailgate got moved to the Saturday the 27th when the Jays take on the Hawks of Remsen St. Mary's. Second free throw is no good. Same menu, so if you were looking forward to seeing Carolyn and getting your bars and your taverns and mac and cheese and the like, you can still get it. The tailgate's from 11 to 1:30. It is an earlier game. I believe it's a 1:30 tip time for the girls, as that one's thrown out of bounds for the Jays. It's a 1:30 tip time for the girls, boys to follow for a Saturday matinee, a rare occasion here in Iowa basketball. Hulshoff will be the inbounder. Jays send 3 into the backcourt. McMahon receives the inbound. Dribbles up the sideline quickly over the timeline, guarded by Sitzman, gets it into the corner to Schmidt. Back to McMahon. 1:55 left to go in the quarter. Hulshoff shuffles her feet, gets out from underneath the rim and puts up her 4th point of the ball game. It is 11-10. Jays have led this one by as many as 6. Kellen gets that pass over to Sitzman, skipped around. I'm sorry, it was Schmidt, and then Sitzman put up the 3 and knocks it down. She has 7. It's 14-10. McMahon, guarded by Sitzman. McMahon gets it up over the timeline. Got a screen from Holshoff, gets another one from Holshoff, gets in the corner, Schmidt back to McMahon. 1:15 left to go, 14-10. Holshoff puts up that one. She has 16, and she's well on her way to her average for the season of around 15.5 a game. Emerson Schmidt put up the three, no good. Holshoff comes down with it. McMahon will bring it up the court. Just under a minute left to go here in the first quarter, 14-12. Thanks to Ag State for bringing you tonight's scoreboard and the shot clock. Schuster Trucking brings you tonight's bottom line. Jays are going to sub in Larissa Poland and Hodgson, and out go Lubin and Schmidt. Pair of Falcons are going to come into the ball game here with 49.5 left to go here in the first. I think the officials are going to talk about the shot clock and if the shot clock should have been reset. I think they're saying because of the tip, did it touch the rim? They are going to reset the shot clock to 23 seconds. So 23 on the shot clock, 49.5 on the game clock. McMahon, the inbounder, into the corner. Kicked out, top of the key. Emery, now Clocky, and Grace Gehlen committed the foul on Addison. That's going to be Grace's first. It's the team's fifth, and it's the bonus 1-and-1, or it's the bonus two-shot foul here. 42.1 left to go in the first. Bit of a sparse crowd here tonight. It is senior night. It'd be nice to see a few more butts and seats for these seniors that have worked hard for 4 years. First free throw attempt is no good. Still time to get here tonight. We will cover that senior night here on Fuller Digital Solutions. That'll be between the games quickly after the end of this game as Addison Van Ballygoen scores her first. It's 14-13, 36 seconds. Zubrod put that one up. A little force, no good. On the floor is Holshoff and Sitzman. They're going to say it is white ball. Shot clock turned off. 30.6 left to go. Jays with a 1-point lead, 14-13. McMahon will come. Nope, I thought she was going to come back into the ball game. She is not. I think the signs are for defensive calls. Now that I'm looking at it. Quickly in, Hodgson puts up a shot off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebound by the Falcons, and we're going to have a carry of the ball. Oh, they're going to say walk. Either way, it's a turnover. Mary Ramirez with the turnover. Larissa Poland with the inbound. 25 seconds left in this first quarter. Sitzman pointing out traffic. Kellen with it now. Got poked at, turned over, and Emery comes away with it. Ahead is Clocky over the timeline. 10 seconds left. Clocky to Holshoff. Holshoff eyed up a three. That one's going to be off the mark. No good. Sitzman comes away with it. Comes up. Runner. Half-court shot. Puts it up. Almost the lights. No good. Off the top of the backboard. After one, the Jays lead it 14-13. Back after this on Fuller Digital Solutions and fullerdigital.net.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
When it's time to choose a bank, the choice is easy. Prime Bank is the bank for you.
With all the conveniences you want in a bank, including a mobile app and online account opening, Prime Bank also offers U-Pick checking with no monthly fees or minimum balances. And the best part is, you get paid for everyday banking transactions. That's right, Prime Bank's U-Pick checking. We pay you for your everyday checking account transactions.
Choose Prime Bank. It's the bank for you. Earn more your way with Prime Bank.
Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on the call tonight. Jays lead this one 14-13, led by as many as 6 in the first quarter. Sitzman has 7. leading the Jays. Holshoff with 6 leading the Falcons. McMahon, the inbounder. Catholic Schools Week, February 1st will be the family picnic, I believe. Of course, there's the Dads in Dining, as well as many other dress-up days and other events going on, as that shot's no good. Rebound by Hodgson. Quickly ahead to Sitzman. It's a 1-on-4. Had a Wolf behind her and picked up the foul. That's going to be on Addison Van Baliguian. That's going to be her first, team's first of the second quarter. 7:45 left to go. It's 14-13 in favor of the Jays. Sitzman looks to get it in. Larissa Poland, top of the key, dribbles right with a right hand. Gets it to Hodgson. Hodgson, two-pointer, no good. Rebound by Zubrod, backs up. That's going to be blocked by Holshoff. May not happen next year with Holshoff being a senior. McMahon quickly up over the timeline. Gets it. It's going to be off the fingertips of Addison and out of bounds. Larissa Poland will inbound the basketball to Sitzman. Sitzman up over the timeline, kicks it right to her sister, to Haley Poland. Across to Larissa. Sitzman, top of the key, dribbles, handoff to Larissa Poland, gets it to Zubrod, out to Sitzman. Sitzman with 18 on the shot clock, puts up a floating left-hander, rattles around and down. She now has 9. It's 16-13 in favor of the Jays. Clocky now out to McMahon. McMahon, wide open 3, knocks it down. Serenity McMahon with 7. It's now 16-16, tied up for the first time since the opening tip. Down low, shot up by Haley Poland, and she is fouled by Holshoff. Holshoff picks up her first only. It's the team's second. Haley goes to the line to shoot 2, puts up the first off the back iron. No good. Paulson's going to come in for Zubrod. Haley Poland looking at the second. Puts it up off the back iron. No good. Rebound by Holshoff. Holshoff across to McMahon. McMahon quickly ahead over the timeline. McMahon into the paint. Kicks right. Further right is Addison. Addison kicked left. 3-point attempt. No good. Rebound by Sitzman. Sitzman will bring it up over the timeline. 6:20 left to go, and Haley walked with the basketball. She was trying. Took a few too many steps and walked with the basketball. Ball inbounded to McMahon. McMahon brings it up to the timeline. Jays have backed off the press quite a bit here. Still just single defense in the backcourt as Sitzman harasses McMahon. McMahon drove toward the basket for just a second. Clocky back to McMahon, back to Clocky in the corner. McMahon, 13 left on the shot clock. Cross-court pass to Addison. Addison eyed up a 3 for a second in the paint. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, fought for on that far end. It's going to be Jays basketball. Shot was by Emery Van Baliguian. Could not land it. 16-16 the score. 5:42 left to go here in the second. Paulson thought about a 3. Hodgson with it now in the corner. Gets it over through the hands of Larissa Poland to Haley Poland. Ball being kicked around. Sitzman puts a shot up in the paint. Stripped away. No good. Shrugged her shoulders like, where is the foul? As McMahon brings it up the floor for the Falcons. Into the corner. 3. Clocky. No good. Rebound. Still on the floor. Sitzman comes away with it. Sitzman quickly up the floor over the timeline. And we're going to have a foul on the floor, and it's going to be on McMahon. It's going to be her second, team second. Sitzman was leaning pretty hard on her. And I think McMahon is going to go out, and into the ball game comes Ramirez. Sitzman, bounce pass into Poland. Poland, bounce pass out to Sitzman. Sitzman dribbles with the right hand, then kicks it back out to Poland. Looking like a little bit of 2-3 zone possibly here. Paulson, now Poland in the corner. Hodgson, elbow, good. Nevaeh Hodgson now with 7. 18-16, 4:41 left to go here in the second. Clocky to Ramirez. Ramirez with it in the corner, dribbles baseline, kicks it out. Emery, shot, no good, rebound by Paulson. Paulson ahead to Haley Poland. Haley Poland up over the timeline. Back to Hodgson. Hodgson hands it off. Paulson, 3, no good. Rebound, fought for. Comes away with it, does Emery Van Baliguin. Clocky brings it up over the timeline. 4:10 left to go and swiped away by Larissa Poland. Quickly ahead to Sitzman. Little too far. Emery Van Baliguin pulls that one back, and we're going to get a timeout by the bench. It's going to be a full one for the Falcons. Back after this, you're watching Fuller Digital Solutions and FullerDigital.net.
Catholic in Lamar's, Iowa instills respect and Christian values in a caring environment for students preschool through 12th grade. Teachers and staff go above and beyond to provide a high-quality education and are dedicated to student success. We are a community striving to live God's Word each day through academics, service opportunities, athletics, and so much more. Gehlen Catholic School, in partnership with Spalding Catholic School, all are welcome to experience excellence in education and leadership through Christ.
Sitzman Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with DPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you tonight. A reminder to check out the new GehlenCatholic.org, a revamped webpage for the Jays. Make sure you check it out. Amy Jungers and Maggie Erdman did a phenomenal job on getting that page cleaned up, and it looks sharp. Super mobile friendly. There is not an app as Ramirez drives toward the baseline. But they did a great job. Make sure you check it out. Tell them what a great job they did. You can check them out at Gehlen Catholic School on both Facebook and Instagram. Gets it down to Hulshoff. Hulshoff is going to be fouled there by Hodgson. Remember to check us out again on Thursday night as the Jays play a makeup game from Monday. It's against Woodbury Central. Tip time for the girls' game is 6 o'clock with the boys to follow. That'll be right here on Fuller Digital Solutions. You can like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. You'll know when we are live. Hulshoff with the first, knocks it down. She now has 7 on the night. It's 18-17 with 3:38 left to go in the second quarter. Coach Ryan Wilchin will join us here. Talk about the win that they had over Akron. Hard to believe that it was that long ago that we played Akron. It's the only game we've played of the new year. We were supposed to have, it's supposed to be the fourth one of the new year, and we're only on the second as that ball is going to be out of bounds. It's off the Jays and will remain Falcon basketball on the far end. McMahon gets the ball into Hulshoff, top of the key, eyes up a 3 and takes it. She's not afraid to take those long shots. Paulson not able to hold on to it, put back up and in. Put back by Emery. She has 4. It's 19-18. This is the Falcons' first lead since they hit a 3 to open the game. Haley Poland blocked by Hulshoff in the lane. McMahon comes away with it, brings it up over the timeline, kicks it into the corner to Addison. Addison, that one's stolen away by Sitzman. Sitzman will bring it up over the timeline. Jays trailing 18-19, 2:50 left to go in the second quarter. Paulson into the corner. Now Sitzman near the top of the key. Haley Poland, eyes up a 3. Let's go, no good. Rebound right into Hulshoff's lap. McMahon comes away with it, and she's going to slowly bring it up over the timeline. Coaches calling off the play here. I thought that one was going out of bounds. The vision here, it looked like it was that there wasn't anybody there in the corner with McMahon. 12 seconds left on the shot clock, and the time is on her. Sitzman comes away with it. Falcons wanting a foul. Sitzman puts up the right hand, up and in. Isaiah now with 11. It's 20-19, and we've got a technical foul on the head coach of the Falcons. He was not happy when the Jays came down to this end of the floor, and he was letting the officials have it. And while he was letting the officials have it, he must have said a magic word, and he picked up a technical foul. Shooting the free throws here will be Isaiah Sitzman. Sitzman puts up the first and knocks it down. She now has 12 on the night. The Jays lead this 21-19. Zubrod comes into the ball game, and Hodgson goes out. Second free throw attempt is up for Sitzman. Rattles around and down. And the Jays come away with the basketball. They'll get it at midcourt. 2:02 left to go here in the second. 22-19. Sitzman over to Scheitler. Back to Sitzman. Sitzman had a little bit of a head fake there. Gehlen with it now. Sitzman, top of the key. Dribbles left, passes left. Gehlen, three, no good. Bank not open, sorry. McMahon will bring it up. Gets it over the timeline. 1:36 left to go. Into the corner. Addison, three, no good, off the iron. Sitzman comes away with it. Sitzman brings it up over the timeline. Sitzman over to Gehlen. Bounce pass to Gehlen. Back to Sitzman. To Scheitler. Schmidt, that one a little too strong. McMahon comes away with it. 75 ticks left to go here in this first half. McMahon gets it in the corner. It's a clocky. Back to McMahon. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Gets it down low, and Grace Gehlen commits the shooting foul. She fouled Emery Van Baliguin, and that sends her to the line to shoot two. Trio of players at the scorer's table waiting to come in as the first shot rattles around and down for Emery. She now has 5. It's 22-20 in favor of the Jays. 56.1 left to go here in the first half. Chilly night up here in the Crow's Nest, to be quite honest with you. Second free throw attempt, rattles off, right side of the rim, no good. Haley Lubin ahead to Larissa Poland. Larissa near the logo. Kicks it left, top of the key. 3, Sitzman. Shooter's roll. She now has 16. 25-20. Trap in the corner near the timeline. Jay's not able to come away with it. Emery puts it up and in. Emery now has 7. It's 25-22. Shot clock off as we have 22 seconds left to go in the quarter. Larissa Poland in the near corner. Cross to Haley Lubin. Now top of the key. Sitzman. Free throw lane floater, no good. Ramirez comes away with the basketball. Swiped at Sitzman, hit it for just a second. 7 seconds left to go. Gets it across to Clocky. Clocky needs to quickly bring it up if she's going to get a shot off. Partially tipped by Sitzman, and the bench was not happy of the Falcons. We will take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll come back with Coach Wilchin as he joins us here at halftime. You're watching Jays and Falcons on Fuller Digital Solutions and FullerDigital.com.
Catholic in Lamars, Iowa instills respect and Christian values in a caring environment for students preschool through 12th grade. Teachers and staff go above and beyond to provide a high-quality education and are dedicated to student success. We are a community striving to live God's Word each day through academics, service opportunities, athletics, and so much more. Gehlen Catholic School, in partnership with Spalding Catholic School, all are welcome to experience excellence in education and leadership through Christ.
Sitzman Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling joined by Coach Wilchin. And Coach, you guys should be your about fourth game in here, but instead you guys had a nice win against Akron. It feels like, years ago.
Yeah, actually it was Hinton.
Hinton, I'm sorry.
But that's okay. Yeah, we played really, really well at Hinton. We had 3 or 4 nice practices besides Carson getting hurt, but we did have 3 or 4 nice practices leading up before Hinton. We were, I thought, trending the right direction, and then played really, really good defense, something I've been looking for most of the year. And I don't mean one-on-one defense, I mean team defense. And we played defense like a team against Hinton, and it showed. And I was kind of hoping to keep that going, so we'll see what we get tonight.
You guys came off hot and looked good. You guys had strong presence down low.
Yeah, the Hinton, Larry kid, they're big. I think he's a sophomore. He had foul trouble early, and then he had foul trouble right away in the third quarter. We were trying to make it intentionally to try to follow him out, but he kind of did it on his own. He didn't need our help. So he had a couple silly fouls, and he didn't play much, and that hurt Hinton quite a bit, I think.
You guys have a long break, and in some of it you can't do some of the mandatory practices that you want to during that time. Talk about what kind of momentum that takes away from a team like this, especially a team that's not necessarily a senior-laden team.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how we kickstart tonight's game. I'm hoping we start out well. We did have an open gym one of those days, and it was rough. It was rough to say the least. But I'm curious to see how we start out. I hopefully come with some intensity. The things that you can't coach, but you can always do. Intensity, play with your head on your shoulders. I'm really concerned about if we get in all these games bound up, late in the season, we lose more practice time because we're going to be going 3 days a week, I think, most of the way out. So that's probably going to hurt us more than anything.
You've got 3 this week with the reschedule from Woodbury Central on Monday, and luckily you didn't have to jam up St. Mary in there too.
Yeah, no doubt. I think we got them on a Saturday, so that'll be kind of a fun kind of tournament-type atmosphere. I think it's a Saturday afternoon game.
It's a Saturday matinee. That'll be on the 27th.
Yep.
But no, go ahead.
We're kind of hoping to play at Woodbury game Monday. Without any practices, we really didn't want to go, but canceling it maybe got us a practice or 2, but we'll see.
It's difficult with where we live regionally. It's different than a Sioux City school. It's different than a lot of other more urban places. We've got to deal with more gravel in the travel.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to go to Akron last week. That was for sure. I heard those roads are bad. But, I think, Woodbury would have been a tough one. I heard they had a lot of snow over there, too, and I've talked to a lot of farmers this past 2 weeks, and they said it was rough out in the country. So,
well, you guys, it's senior night here tonight. Why don't you talk a little bit about your seniors? I know it's not the last home game, and that's traditionally what I think of as senior night, but we're celebrating senior night tonight, so talk a little bit about your seniors here tonight.
These seniors, they're a good group of kids. They're fun to be around. Obviously, the son of the team, I've watched these guys since they were in 3rd grade. I did coach them a little bit in 3rd and 4th grade. It was great to see them mature. They really play as a team. They like each other. They're all in. They're all in for their teammates, and, they're not selfish, and they just want to have fun and play basketball and be together.
Do you think the team, talking about a team aspect, do you think that the team is finding themselves as a team at the right part of the year now?
I think we're making a good moves right now. We'll see when Carson comes back. We've had some blows to us team-wise. Just when we start to gel, then Gabe gets hurt. Then we start to gel, now Carson gets down. And when you got a young team, just trying to find that identity and where everybody fits in and the continuity of the team, we've had to restart like 3 or 4 times. So now we're restarting again with Carson. Now we're restarting again with this long break. But we do play 9 guys, 8, 9 guys off the bench. So you don't have to be on every night. We just got to find that right group of guys that night. And the team has really bought into that it's really not about me. It's about who's on that night and who's got the right matchup to make the team better.
West Sioux, I think, is the right team for the Jays to play here tonight as you guys kind of get back into motion.
Yeah, we need to come out good. If we come out with some good defense and some good intensity, I think they haven't won a game, but they can surprise you. Everybody's going to win a game here and there. So we're not taking this game lightly. We're not undefeated by any means. We're not doing the MVP, but hopefully we come out and play basketball. It's senior night, so we'll start some all seniors tonight. So we'll start a little bit different than we have in the past, and then we'll just see how it goes from there.
As a general question, I'll let you go on this. On a night, I'm not saying it'll be necessary tonight, but on a night where you don't have energy coming from your players, how do you manufacture the energy?
You find somebody on the bench who's got it. As a coach, you can control your emotions that way. You'll see me walk up and down the court when we don't have it. I'll start pacing more, trying to spend your energy and try to get your team to buy in. But really, it's the team's got to do it. I told the guys earlier, I said, I don't like to be a cheerleader. That's your job. If I have to get you up to play the game tonight, you really don't want to be here, and then I'll just have to find somebody who can. So really, it's about finding that right guy who's got the intensity and maybe the right matchup, and gets in there, makes a shot. Like earlier, Carson Arns had a couple dunks. Maybe that got a spark. We just got to find that spark, and the crowd really plays a big part of that too, Matt. Once the crowd and the student section gets going, that helps out.
Coach, I appreciate it. Good luck tonight. Congratulations to your seniors on a great career, and obviously it's not done. They still got a ways to go.
Yep. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
Good luck. That was Coach Wilchin here. We'll be back after this in 1 minute. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on the call tonight. It's good hearing from Coach Wilchin. The Jays lead this one 25-22 after one. Jays have won both quarters here. They won the last one by a score of 11-9. Stats at the half: Addison Van Baliguin with 1, Emery with 7, Serenity McMahon with 7, and Molly Hulshoff with 7. So fairly balanced scoring. Many of the Falcons on above their season highs. For the Jays, Rizea with 16, Larissa with 2, and Nevea has 7. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and be back with the second half. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions and Fuller Digital.
AgriVision Equipment and ExactEmerge planter technology is here to help you maximize your yield and efficiency, along with a proven 8 bushel per acre yield advantage because of the pinpoint accuracy of seed depth and placement. You can cover 50 acres per hour without compromising your stand. We know the risk of planting outside the optimal planting window, so don't let the weather control your bottom line. When you partner with AgriVision Equipment, you get access to the best service and technology support in the area. And visit any one of our 15 locations today to learn more about our large selection of new and used planters. AgriVision Equipment, focused on your future.
Reliance means being dependable. And when it comes to comfort in your home, you want Reliance from a place you can trust with a product you can count on. That's why Marcus Lumber stocks Reliance brand water heaters. Because with Reliance in the name, it's the brand you can trust. Marcus Lumber has been stocking and installing Reliance water heaters for decades. So choose the name you trust for your home. Choose Marcus Lumber and Reliance water heaters.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on the call tonight. A reminder that a night in Nashville, the Friends of Gehlen Catholic Ball will be coming up on Saturday, April 20th. Stay tuned to GehlenCatholic.org for more details. Jays start with the basketball in the second half. That one is going to be Jays basketball as it went out of bounds. Remember to like and subscribe to this page. Remember, you'll know whenever we go live on YouTube. Again, Fuller bringing you all these games live and local for free on YouTube. That shot by Poland, no good. Kicked out, Sitzman, 3. Off the front iron, no good. Gets her own rebound at the free throw line. Larissa Poland actually comes away with the rebound as it was swiped away from Sitzman. Bounce pass out to Haley Poland. Hodgson takes a shot at a 3, no good. And McMahon comes away with it. 40 seconds expired out of this quarter. Clocky back out to McMahon, almost swiped away by Sitzman. McMahon, that one is swiped for just a second. 3-point attempt is up and good for Addison Van Baliguin. She now has 4, and it is 25-25. Sitzman brings it over the timeline. Has it again, now kicks left. Into the paint is Zubrod. Kicks it back out just over the hands of Haley Poland. 6:51 left to go. It's a tie ball game, 25-25. McMahon inbounds it and gets the ball back off the inbound. She will bring it up over the timeline, looking at a little bit of a trap, but able to get over it. Addison with it in the corner. Tries to get it down to Hulshoff. Hulshoff's on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball will remain West Sioux basketball. Again, make sure you stay tuned here for senior night. That's going to be between the ball games. As McMahon is the inbounder, gets it in the corner. I thought that was going to be a quick 3 by Clocky, but she didn't. Addison with it now. Addison on the far side. Haley Poland right in her face. McMahon now to Clocky. Clocky back to McMahon. McMahon spots up 3, no good. Follow up, great job by Emery to draw the foul by Nevaeh Hodgson. Nevaeh in desperation crossed the paint and committed the foul against Emery Van Baliguin. Puts up the first, knocks it down, does Emery. She now has 8. Impressive night for her. West Sioux takes the lead back over. Puts up the second, no good. Rebound by Larissa Poland. Larissa being chased by McMahon as she brings it up over the timeline. 26-25 in favor of the Falcons. Cross-court pass to Schmidt. Now Sitzman back out to Schmidt. Emerson Schmidt puts up the 3 off the iron, barely grazes it, no good. Zubrod with a putback, and she is fouled by Molly Hulshoff. Hulshoff picks up her second, 6:04 in the third. It's going to be the team's first of the second half. Zubrod at the line. She's going to shoot 2. Puts up the first. Rattles around and out. No good. Thought it was going to hang on to that left side of that rim and fall, but it did not. Puts up the second. Missed everything but the bottom of the net. 6:04 left to go here in the third. It's 26-25 in favor of the Falcons as McMahon will bring it up over the timeline, kicks it over the timeline to Emery. Emery stops. Back out to McMahon on the logo. Cross-court pass long to Addison, and she is fouled by Emerson Schmidt. Emerson picks up her first. It's the team's second of the third quarter. Of course, fouls reset here for every quarter. McMahon will be the inbounder on the baseline. Gets it in, almost swiped away by Sitzman. Almost a trap in the corner there. Three-point attempt is good for Addison. Van Baliguin. She now has 7, and it's 29-25. Zubrod with it now. Bounce pass out to Schmidt to Hodgson. Sitzman, eye to 3. Bounce pass into Zubrod. Zubrod closely guarded by Hulshoff. Tries to get it out, and they're going to get a push on Hulshoff. Molly Hulshoff picks up her third. It's a non-shooting foul. It's on the floor. They did reset the shot clock. That's what the official is asking for. Sitzman, left side of the paint, puts up a shot, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. I'm going to say it was on Hulshoff, and that's her 4th. 5:18 left to go here in the third. And it looks like the West Sioux bench is not going to put anybody in for her as Sitzman puts that one up, no good. Jays need a score when the clock is stopped. Hello to Mr. Marty Kurth at home. Appreciate you tuning in tonight on Fuller Digital Solutions. Can't wait to hear your critiques tomorrow. As Sitzman puts up her 17th point, it's 29-26. McMahon gets it up over the timeline to Addison. Addison on the far side tries to get it back out to McMahon. It was intercepted for just a second before McMahon was handed the ball. Back to Addison on the far side. Tries to get down to Hulshoff. Does, and makes the Jays pay. She now has 9. It's 31-26. Hello to Amanda Christoffel and Nolan and Hannah and everybody there in the household. Is Schmidt a little long on that one. Larissa puts it up and in. Larissa Poland with 4. It's 31-28. Jays showing an extended press as it's thrown up over the timeline. Schmidt almost came away with it. Emery able to snag it as Clocky over to McMahon. Thought about a 3. Pulls the trigger. No good. Rebound by Haley Lubin. Lubin quickly ahead over to Sitzman across the timeline toward the baseline, spinning. Bounce pass to Larissa Poland. Stops. Hodgson. I thought Hodgson had it there for a second. Sitzman stole it away from her. She now has 19. It's 31-30 in favor of the Falcons. Lead diminishing as Emery has it now on the near side. Gets it out to McMahon near the logo. McMahon back to Emery. Back to McMahon. Clocky. Now in the corner is Addison. Addison in the far corner. Counts on her. Through an elbow. Clocky puts up a shot. No good. And it's not going to be able to be saved. And it's going to be Jays basketball. Larissa Poland will be the inbounder. Gets it into Sitzman. Sitzman for 3, no good off the front iron. Rebound by the Falcons. Falcons still with the lead, 31-30. McMahon throws it off of Larissa Poland's leg, and Larissa looks at Sitzman and says, well, what do you do? They just kind of smile at each other. McMahon will be the inbounder. McMahon gets it in to Addison, back to McMahon. On the logo on the near side, Clocky, corner, 3, no good. Rebound by Larissa Poland. Larissa will bring it up the center over to Sitzman. Sitzman puts up the jumper off the top of the backboard, no good. Schmidt with a rebound, no good. Hulshoff comes away with it. 3 minutes left to go in the third. 1-point lead for West Sioux. McMahon driving left side of the paint. They're going to say all ball as Sitzman comes away with it. Sitzman with McMahon closely guarding, puts it up and in. Sitzman now with 21, and the Jays take the lead back over 32-31. McMahon will bring it up, stops just short of the timeline, kicks it over to Clocky, and Clocky brings it up over Emery, gets it down to Hulshoff. Hulshoff puts up a shot, no good. It's going to be off of Haley Lubin, out of bounds. Will remain West Sioux basketball. West Sioux will inbound it. I believe it's going to be Hulshoff with the inbound. Hulshoff inbounds it to McMahon. Top of the key. 3. Bank. No good. Rebound by Lubin. Lubin wanted to get it ahead, I think, to Poland. Instead, pulls it back. Now to Hodgson. Hodgson. Shot. No good. Poland put back. No good. Fought for Sitzman and McMahon. And we are going to have a foul. And it's going to be on Sitzman. That's going to be Sitzman's second. It's the team's third of this third quarter. Seniors for this team are Hodgson and Larissa Poland and Haley Poland. Hulshoff is fouled on the floor. And it's going to be on Zubrod. It's going to be her second, team's fourth. 1:59 left to go here in this third quarter. Haley Poland ahead. It's going to be off of her leg, and it's going to be Falcon basketball. 32-31, 1:53 left to go in this third quarter. As McMahon will bring it up over the timeline. McMahon over to Clocky. Clocky to Addison. Addison back out to Clocky. Clocky gets it down to Hulshoff, and Hulshoff is fouled by Haley Lubin. That's going to be her second, team's fifth. So not only was it in the act of shooting, but it's also bonus time. Hulshoff getting ready with her first. Puts it up, off the iron, no good. Couple of subs come in for the Falcons as Hulshoff gets ready for her second. Hulshoff puts up the second, swishes that one. Molly now with 10. And it's back to a tie ball game. 1:33 left to go as Sitzman knocks down a 3. Just off the top of the key, it's 35-32 in favor of the Jays. McMahon brings it up just over the timeline. McMahon over to Ramirez. Ramirez and McMahon fighting for it there for just a second, and Sitzman committed the foul. That's going to be Sitzman's third. 1:09 left to go in the third. Jays with a 3-point lead. A whole lot of threes going on. McMahon will go to the line to shoot 2. Puts up the first, knocks it down. McMahon now has 8. It's 35-33 with 1:09 left. McMahon puts up the second and knocks it down. McMahon now with 9. Sitzman brings it up over the timeline. 35-34. Kellen, long 2, knocks it down. Grace Kellen knocked down that 2. It's 37-34. 53 seconds left to go in the third. McMahon over the timeline, right side of the paint. Zurad able to tie that one up, and the Jays are going to come away with it. She just stuck her hands in there and was able to grab the ball, tied her up. Sitzman over the timeline with the left hand, Now with a right, kicks over to Paulson. Paulson thought about a three, instead gets it down to Zubrod, spinning in the paint, puts it up and in. Sammy Zubrod, her first 2 points of the ball game. I missed what the whistle was for. 39-34, shot clock turned off. Addison gets it to Emery over the timeline, guarded closely, and it's going to be on Zubrod. That's going to be her third. Is it Zubrod? I thought that's who the official was pointing to. First free throw attempt, regardless, is up and in for Emery. She now has 9, and it's 35-37. Emery puts up the second, off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Zubrod. Zubrod able to get it to Kellen, kicks it left to Larissa Poland. 16 left. Jays 39-35. 14 left. Kellen, it was swiped at, able to get the ball back. Bounce pass to Larissa Poland. Larissa bounced to Haley Poland, and she is fouled, going strong to the rack. 5.2 left to go in this quarter, and that foul was on Emery Van Baligui, and that's going to be her first. Haley Poland will go to the line to shoot 2. Haley puts up the first. Off the back iron, no good. Holshoff will come back into the ballgame for the last 5.2. Haley puts up the second, no good. Rebound, fought for. It's going to be out of bounds and will be West Sioux basketball. .3 left to go. Jays with the lead, 39-35. McMahon with it. She's going to have to launch a half quarter, and Addison gets stuck in her tracks, not able to put one up. It's 39-35 going into the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this. You're watching Jays and Falcons on Fuller Digital Solutions and fullerdigital.net.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym for the final quarter of this ball game. Emery tries to get it down to Holshoff. Holshoff puts up a flat-footed shot, no good, and Larissa Poland is going to come up with a foul here. It's going to be her second. McMahon will be the inbounder. Thanks to Ag State for bringing you tonight's scoreboard, and Schuster for tonight's bottom line as Addison's three-pointer is no good. Rebound by Clocky. Clocky to McMahon. Back to Clocky. Clocky, top of the key. Emery over to Addison. Addison spots up a three again and knocks it down. Addison Van Boliguyen. She now has 38-39 in favor of the Jays. Kellen steps into a three of her own, no good. Rebound by Clocky. Jays lead this one by 1, 39-38. McMahon with it on the far side. Into the corner, Clocky. Addison now, and that's going to be out of bounds off of Sitzman. Jim filling up just a little bit now. Clocky gets it inbounded to Emery, and Emery is fouled. It's going to be the second team foul, and it's going to be the third on Grace Gehlen. Ball inbounded. We're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to be Jay's basketball. McMahon comes away with it now. McMahon on the logo. Stops, gets to Clocky. And they're going to say that Grace Gehlen committed her fourth foul. That one no good, and Haley Poland comes away with it. Sitzman drives toward the basket, puts up a shot, no good. Hodgson, rebound, put back, no good. And they're going to say McMahon, based on her reaction, was the one that committed the foul. McMahon's third, and it's going to send Hodgson to the line to shoot two. Hodgson puts up the first and in. She now has 8 on the night. It is 40-38. Puts up the second, knocks it down. 9 now for Hodgson. McMahon brings it up over the timeline. Stops, bounce passes to Emery. Emery bounces to Clocky. Clocky to McMahon, top of the key. That was kind of a lazy floating pass. Back to Clocky, down low. Holshoff puts it up and in. Holshoff now with 12. And it's 40-41. We got a timeout. It's a full timeout. Back in 60.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
When it's time to choose a bank, the choice is easy. Prime Bank is the bank for you.
With all the conveniences you want in a bank, including a mobile app and online account opening, Prime Bank also offers you pick checking with no monthly fees or minimum balances. And the best part is, you get paid for everyday banking transactions. That's right, Prime Bank's You Pick Checking. We pay you for your everyday checking account transactions.
Choose Prime Bank. It's the bank for you. Earn more your way with Prime Bank.
Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Dub Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on the call tonight. Jays lead this one 41-40. Possession arrow in favor of West Sioux. 5:54 left to go here in the fourth. Jays have 3 team fouls. West Sioux has 1. That's important because once you hit 5, it's 2 shots. McMahon with it in the backcourt over to Clocky. Clocky bounce pass to McMahon, who brings it up over the timeline. Into the corner. Addison bounce pass to McMahon, back out to Addison, and that's intercepted by Larissa Poland. Larissa able to get it under control, gets a cutting Sitzman up, shot, no good, but she is going to go to the line to shoot 2. foul is on Madeline Clocky. That's going to be her first, team's second, as Sitzman goes to the line to shoot 2. Remember to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel as Isaiah knocks down the first. She has an impressive 25 here tonight. Remember to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll know when we go live, like we will on Thursday night as the Jays host Woodbury Central. We hope anyway, as Sitzman puts up the second. That one rattles around and down. Of course, we're talking about that with a hope just because they're talking about more snow and wind in the area. McMahon stops, kicks it left. Clocky passes ahead over the timeline to Addison, tries to get it down to a cutting Holshoff. It's going to be off of Hodgson and out of bounds. Into the corner pass on the inbound, out to McMahon near the top of the key, far side. Addison to Emery. Emery kicks it to Clocky. Clocky puts trigger on the 3, and Madeline Clocky gets her first points of the night and ties this ball game at 43 with just over 5 minutes left to go here in the fourth. Larissa Poland drives the baseline, gets a cutting Haley Poland. Haley puts it up, gets her own rebound, back out to Larissa. Larissa puts up a floater off the top of the backboard and in. I'm not sure how that didn't touch anything, but it didn't before it fell down harmlessly to the bottom of the net. 45-43. Clocky over to McMahon. Now Addison, and she is fouled by Haley Poland. Zubrod will come out, or Zubrod will go in. Hodgson will come out. I'm sorry. Hodgson stays in, and Lubin comes out of the ball game. McMahon, the inbounder. McMahon gets it quickly into Clocky. 3, no good. Rebound by Hodgson. Hodgson quickly ahead to Sitzman. Sitzman, left side, backs up for just a second. Wanted to get to Hodgson. Hodgson beyond the arc. Long pass. Sitzman, 3, off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Clocky, and she goes to the floor. Zubrod comes away with it. Hodgson, a 3 of her own, no good. Rebound by McMahon. McMahon will quickly bring it up the floor. It's a 2-on-3 bounce pass. Tried to get it. Haley Poland able to intercept that one. Haley quickly ahead to Larissa and just a little too far ahead. It's 45-43, just under 4 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Check out the all-new GehlenCatholic.org, freshly redesigned. Great job by Amy Jungers and Maggie Erdman. They spent a lot of time and effort on it. Make sure you check out GehlenCatholic.org. And we're going to have a foul. I believe it's going to be on Haley Poland. That's going to be Haley's second, and it's going to send Emery to the line to shoot 2. Emery will go to the line to shoot 2. And Hodgson is asking a question of the official just for some better understanding and clarification. As she gets her understanding and clarification, Emery gets the ball to put up the first off the back iron, no good. 3:50 left to go here in this fourth. Second free throw attempt is up off the front iron, no good. Quickly ahead, Sitzman. Sitzman went toward the baseline. She kind of got racked up there. It's going to be out of bounds off of West Sioux. 3:41 left to go. Jays with a 45-43 lead. Sitzman, the inbounder, gets it in to Zubrod. Zubrod tried to bounce once. Instead, it's going to be Poland on the floor, and we're going to have a 30-second timeout. 30 seconds after this, you're watching Jays and Falcons on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Catholic in Lamar's, Iowa instills respect and Christian values in a caring environment for students preschool through 12th grade. Teachers and staff go above and beyond to provide a high-quality education and are dedicated to student success. We are a community striving to live God's Word each day through academics, service opportunities, athletics, and so much more. Gehlen Catholic School, in partnership with Spalding Catholic School, all are welcome to experience excellence in education and leadership through Christ.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you. 3:37 left to go in the fourth. Jays lead this one 45-43. The Jays have 5+ fouls here in the fourth. West Sioux with 2 and West Sioux with the possession arrow. Sitzman pulls a trigger, long 3, no good off the back iron. Rebound fought for, and we're going to have a foul on West Sioux. Foul is going to be on Emery Van Baliguian. That's going to be her second. It's going to be the team's third. It'll be a sideline inbound for Larissa Poland. Larissa gets it into Zubrod. Zubrod bounce pass to Haley. Haley pulls the trigger. 3, no good. Rebound fought for. Hodgson put back, no good. Rebound by McMahon. McMahon will bring it up the floor for the Falcons. McMahon over the timeline, picked up by Poland. Corner, 3, Clocky, good! Madeline Clocky with 6. It's 46-45 in favor of the Falcons. Larissa Poland with it now, out near the top of the key. Swiping around to Hodgson. Sitzman puts up a wild shot. They're going to say it's on the floor. So 2:49 left to go. Jays trail by 1, 45-46. Sitzman with the inbound to Larissa Poland. Larissa dribbles, puts up a floater, not off the backboard or anything else. No good. It's going to be off of Zubrod out of bounds. 2:43 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Up the floor comes McMahon. Over the timeline, into the corner was Emery to Holshoff, and it's swiped away. Are they going to call Poland? I think they are going to call Poland for this one. It's on Poland. That's going to be her third. Teams, well, the Jays are over the limit. So it's going to send Holshoff to the line to shoot 2. Holshoff puts up the first, knocks it down. She has 13. It's 47-45 in favor of the Falcons. Haley Poland goes to the bench. Second free throw attempt from Holshoff is up and in. She has 14. It's 48-45. Haley Lubin comes in for Larissa Poland, and Schmidt came in for Haley Poland. Schmidt with it now, gets it to Hodgson. Hodgson over to Lubin. Sitzman, free throw line jumper, knocks it down. She now has 28 and a ridiculous night for her. 47-48 is the score as McMahon gets it up over the timeline. The far side, Addison. Addison Van Baliguian with it now. Addison wanted to get it to McMahon. Instead, gets it to Emery. Emery gets it to Holshoff. Back out to Addison. McMahon knocks that one down. McMahon with 12. It is 51-47 in favor of the Falcons. Sitzman wanted the 3, instead takes a long 2 off the iron, no good. Rebound by Holshoff. Jays down by 4 with 97 seconds left, and we are going to have a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions and Fuller Digital.
When it's time to choose a bank, the choice is easy. Prime Bank is the bank for you.
With all the conveniences you want in a bank, including a mobile app and online account opening, Prime Bank also offers U-Pick checking with no monthly fees or minimum balances. And the best part is, you get paid for everyday banking transactions. That's right, Prime Bank's U-Pick checking. We pay you for your everyday checking account transactions.
Choose Prime Bank. It's the bank for you. Earn more your way with Prime Bank.
Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on the call. Remember to stick around for senior night. Appreciate my children agreeing to help out with senior night here. They will bring you the on-the-court camera. Hopefully it holds up. Holshoff will be the inbounder. Holshoff bounce pass into Clocky. Clocky just in front of the free throw line. Floater and in. Clocky with 8. It's 53-47. And the Jays are going to have to do something here if they're going to have any hope. Hodgson kicks it over to Schmidt. Corner 3, long, no good. Rebound by Emery Van Baliguian. Sitzman able to steal that one away, and Holshoff picks up her 5th foul. That's going to be Holshoff's 5th, and I believe that's also the team's 5th. It is. And we will see Sitzman go to the line to shoot 2. Sitzman puts up the first off the side of the iron, no good. Jays need to score when this clock is stopped right now. Zubrod goes out as well as Schmidt. Sitzman lining up the second. Jays down by 6. Off the front iron and in for Sitzman. She now has 29. It's 53-48. McMahon quickly over the timeline. Bounce pass stolen away by Haley Pullen. Haley Pullen's going to go coast to coast. Puts it up. Count the basket. And the foul for Haley Pullen. She puts up her first points of the night. And it's 50-53. Jays trail. 64 ticks left in the ballgame. Haley will go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Hodgson, puts up a shot, no good. And it's going to come away by the Falcons. I was wrong. It was Holshoff's 4th foul, not her 5th. As McMahon tries to get to the corner, can't. And we're going to have a timeout on the bench of the Falcons. A 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 on Fuller.
Marcus Lumber's showroom offers you an experience like no other. So when you're thinking of replacing your windows, Marcus Lumber is sure to help add clarity for the decision best fit for your home. Featuring Thermotech premium windows, they will show you quality, energy-efficient options. Made in the upper Midwest, Thermotech knows a thing or two about the temperature extremes that we face. So expect more energy savings, more beauty, and more comfort with Marcus Lumber and Thermotech windows.
Welcome back to the Dub Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you. Game reset. Falcons lead this one 53-50. They have 22 seconds left on the shot clock. They also have the possession arrow, and both teams are in the bonus. Inbound to Holshoff. Holshoff handoff to McMahon. McMahon dribbles out near the timeline, guarded by Sitzman, now picked up by Hodgson, and Hodgson commits the foul. That's going to be her 3rd, and it's going to send McMahon to the line to shoot 2. McMahon's going to shoot 2. Coach directs 3 of the 4 on the line to get back, as McMahon will put up the first, knocks it down. Serenity McMahon now with 13. It's 54-50. Now 4 Falcons back with 42 seconds as McMahon misses the second. Quickly ahead, Sitzman. Sitzman over the timeline, slows it down, but the Jays need to be more of a hurry. Down by 4. Out to Sitzman. Sitzman in the paint, puts up a floater off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Holshoff. Jays are going to have to foul now as McMahon has it in the backcourt, and Holshoff is fouled. Holshoff will go to the line. She will shoot 2. Shot clock is off. The first free throw attempt is off the front iron, no good. Jays still trail this one by 4. Holshoff puts up the second one, and the Jays now trail by 5 as Holshoff puts up her 15th of the night. Sitzman Over to Haley Poland. Haley puts up the three off the backboard, no good. I thought that was a kick. They didn't call it, and it's going to be on the sideline. It will be Falcon basketball with 14.1 left. And we'll get a full timeout back in 60 on Fuller.
Since the 1980s, Colbeck Incorporated has been a family-run business providing their customers with quality wood and feed grinding services throughout Northwest Iowa. Colbeck Incorporated knows that your time is valuable, and they pride themselves on getting the job done in a prompt and reliable fashion. Local cattle feeders have been relying on Colbeck Incorporated hay grinding for 30 years, and Brian and Kevin are proud of their partnerships they've built with their customers. Whether it's grinding, mulch, or hauling, call Colbeck Incorporated today and see what they can do for you.
AgriVision Equipment has you covered with a wide selection of John Deere tractors in the area. Our experts can help match you with the right equipment at the right price. Utilize one of our convenient pre-built packages or build and customize your own with our JD Buy online site. Need financing? No problem. Apply online in 5 minutes or less. Our team is ready to find the package for you. Don't settle for less. Shop in-store or online at agrivisionequipment.com.
Welcome back to the Dub Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you, and I'm sure AgriVision has some equipment to help you clear out that snow. Go ahead and check them out as McMahon tries to get the ball in, counts on her, gets it into Clocky, and Clocky is fouled in the backcourt. .3 left. Jays trail this one by 5. As Clocky goes to put up the first shot and is able to knock it down, makes it a 6-point lead. (56-50), 11.3 left as Clocky gets ready to put up the second. Clocky puts up the second and knocks it down. It's now a 7-point lead for the Falcons. 3-point attempt from Sitzman, no good. Rebound by Hulshoff, and the Falcons come back to win this one, 57-50. Make sure you stick around here as it is senior night for the Jays. Tough night for the Jays tonight. As we transition into our senior night program. We will momentarily turn this one over to our public address announcer. As we do, Addison Van Bolligoen with 10, Emery with 9, Serenity McMahon with 13, Clocky with 10, and Hulshoff had 15. For the Jays, Kellen had 1, Sitzman with 29, Haley Poland had 2, Larissa Poland with 6, Samantha Zubrod had 2, and Nevaeh Hodgson had 9. The Jays only lost that quarter, but it was the biggest quarter that they could have lost as the Jays dropped this one by a score of 57-50. And we will now turn this over to our public address announcer. when the senior night activity is over, stay tuned for our interview with Matt Mueller of Huddle.
Tonight, we honor the seniors. We wish them the best of luck in their last year here at Gehlen Catholic. We'd also like to thank the parents for all of their time and dedication they have shown throughout the years. Thank you to the seniors for all the time, dedication, and hard work that they have given to Gehlen Catholic. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors. First up tonight are seniors on the girls basketball team. They include Nevaeh Hodson, Nevaeh is the daughter of Chris and Trista Hodson. Haley Poland. Haley is the daughter of Eric and Carrie Poland. Larissa Poland. Larissa is the daughter of Joe and Lori Poland. And Zoe Vasura, the daughter of Sean and Jenny Vasura. Now on to the cheerleaders, which include Scrollin Gall, the host daughter of Chad and Anna Stinton. McKenna Sitzman. McKenna is the daughter of Darren Sitzman and Beth Wold. And McKenna is also on the dance team. Kara Werdehoff. Kara is the daughter of Andy and Tammy Werdehoff. Kara is also on the dance team. Now we move on to the seniors on the boys basketball team, including Caden Hanks. Caden is the son of Kelly and Misty Hanks. Jackson Kramer. Jackson is the son of Jeff and Tamara Kramer. Aiden Langle. Aiden is the son of Josh and Shannon Langle. Landon Ryder. Landon is the son of Eric and Stacy Ryder. Trevor Teal. Trevor is the son of Mitch and Chrissy Teal. And Gabe Wilchin. Gabe is the son of Ryan and Stacy Wilchin. Now senior members of our dance squad, which include Shayla Druckman. Shayla is the daughter of Chad and Beth Druckman. Mackenzie Morrison, the daughter of Sam and Christy Morrison. Lindsay Ryder. Lindsay is the daughter of Chuck and Tina Ryder. And Ava Whelan, the daughter of Aaron and Mandy Whelan. Thank you again, seniors, for the time, talent, and treasures you've given to Gehlen Catholic over your career here, and the best of luck to you in the future. Let's give them another round of applause.
Since the 1980s, Colbeck Incorporated has been a family-run business providing their customers with quality wood and feed grinding services throughout Northwest Iowa. Colbeck Incorporated knows that your time is valuable, and they pride themselves on getting the job done in a prompt and reliable fashion. Local cattle feeders have been relying on Colbeck Incorporated hay grinding for 30 years, and Brian and Kevin are proud of their partnerships they've built with their customers. Whether it's grinding, mulch, or hauling, call Colbeck Incorporated today and see what they can do for you.
Welcome to the Between Game section here. Matt Schilling, and joining me today is Matt Mueller, and Matt is one of the high-ups at Huddle. And if you don't know what Huddle is, we use Huddle for our camera here tonight, and our student athletes use it throughout the week. But Huddle has had some humble beginnings, and they're based out of Lincoln. And Matt, why don't you tell us how Huddle really kind of got started?
Hey, Matt, thanks for having me on the show today, and it's good to see you again. It's funny when you talk about humble beginnings and getting started. Matt was, if not user number one, he was one of the first couple on Huddle. But if you reset your brain back to 2006, the best way that teams shared video with each other, either to their upcoming opponents or even within the team, just share clips that they wanted to watch or even make highlights for getting recruited, it was all on DVDs. And it's just a form factor that just isn't great for sharing. It's really tough to scrub or fast forward or rewind around on the video. There's not a lot of great communication tools around the DVDs, and you're looking for time codes and stamps. And so we built a piece of software for the University of Nebraska's football team to help them, move away from DVDs and take all that video to the web. And it was kind of the genesis of us getting started as a company, working with the university's football team. Matt was obviously part of that team, as I mentioned. And it was a great chance for us to get to know, Coach Callahan and his staff, to come in and find a way that we could really impact and provide a lot of value to users and just make them more efficient in their day-to-day workflows around sharing and communication around, video and playbooks at the time.
Now, it wasn't always a web-based, necessarily a web-based product. At one point, in its humble beginnings, it was an installable product.
Yeah, there was a web app that you could launch, but then there was an installed machine, computer program that we would put onto everyone's machines. And in fact, how I actually really got to know Matt was when I would go to Nebraska and have to go room to room to install and update the software on every individual computer because we didn't have the ability to push updates through the web even at the time. But that was a factor of probably 2006 where teams, still wanted something. They felt like they needed to have a hard copy on their machines, and there are good reasons for that. That now, I think people are just more comfortable with the web. When you think about just, how it's gone maybe from just your own personal life around, maybe having a VHS library to DVD library to just having, a collection of streaming services that you watch online. It's we were part of that transition in sports.
You guys got a nice boost almost from the beginning from a small company called Microsoft.
Microsoft was great. The early version of Huddle, people don't probably remember. Microsoft was early on the tablets, pre-iPads. Microsoft had built these really interesting slates that were great, and it was effectively an early version of an iPad, but it ran the full Windows operating system on it, so we could install Huddle and allow coaches to walk around with these slates. Now, the funny thing that, we didn't think about at the time is I think those slates were somewhere around 10 pounds. And so you couldn't, it doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're carrying around a slate on your wrist for 10 pounds, it could start to get pretty heavy. And just like it wasn't the same as iPads are today in terms of that. But, they were Microsoft's team. They were an awesome help to us. And obviously, one of our earliest investors is a gentleman named Jeff Rakes, who was head of Microsoft Business. He became the head of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation when he retired from Microsoft. Now runs his own foundation. He's still the chair of our board. And he had a ton of great connections, and not just early on, has been a really great advisor for us at every step of the way.
Now, you guys had an interesting decision to make, probably in the first few years of, do you guys keep pursuing the college sphere, which is where you kind of really got your foothold, but you also made a lot of headway within the local schools in the Lincoln area. Talk a little bit about that and the foray into the local schools.
Yeah, when you're growing as a startup, we had one great customer in Nebraska, and unfortunately that 2007 season didn't, our first season with Nebraska, the whole staff was let go at the end of the year. And so for us, we had to start looking for, continuous ways to grow. Now, we were able to leverage those staff connections from Nebraska to find other growth areas in the NFL and college. But in 2007, 2008, teams were still just a little nervous about pushing their video to the web and sharing their content that way. And it also required about $50,000 of hardware at the time. We had to install servers. We had to go on site and do a pretty heavy install. As you mentioned, it was an installable product. And so we were trying to find ways to get teams to commit to this. And as we would go through and talk to teams, we found a lot of high schools had the same problems. We talked to high school coaches, in the area and all over the US, and they'd say, I'm a teacher, I'm a parent, so I've got to help my kids with their homework and get them to their events. I've got to figure out all the normal life stuff. And then also, by the way, I coach on the side, and I only get 10 hours a week with my athletes instead of, 20 or 40 or 60. And so we've got to be even more efficient. Can you help us? And at the time, the price point just didn't make sense for us to launch because of the heavy install from servers. We were really fortunate in 2008 to launch with Microsoft's AWS service and be able to scale and basically remove the server cost from our install. And so we were able to then provide our Huddle service to high schools. And what we found was, just this massive traction here around sharing and communicating with your players, but also exchange. And having to drive overnight, meet, if there's high school coaches listening, they'll laugh. But the way they used to trade tape, instead of 2 clicks on Huddle, they would literally drive overnight and meet at a McDonald's or a Denny's or a gas station and trade DVDs, and they get back in their cars and drive home. Well, if it's all in the same city, you're fine. But if you're driving across the state, suddenly you're talking 4 a.m. meeting at a gas station doesn't necessarily look the best. Everyone's exhausted, and then you got to drive back and try to break down film. So we were able to just provide quality of life improvements for coaches, and just continue to provide them a really great experience in terms of all the other tools we provide and our team. So we grew really fast. Over the course of, we really started with high schools in 2009. And by the time we got to 2012, we had over 75% of the high schools in the U.S. using our platform. And it really allowed us to change our mindset from, how can we just keep building this individual football product to how can we build the biggest, community in high school sports and start to impact other sports outside of just football.
We'll be back after this to talk more about that. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back to our in-between game interview. Again, Matt Mueller from Huddle Sports is joining us. And Matt, you guys aren't just football. You guys have really expanded your view into other sports and some other major leagues.
Yeah, you got it, Matt. We got our humble starts. We're in football, or American football, as we have to clarify around here at Huddle now. But we made our next big step was into basketball, which made obvious sense for us, right? We're at a kind of a U.S.-based sports company that had a great foothold in football, so we moved right into basketball. But now, when you look at basketball across the world, we're in 100% of the NBA, 100% of Division I basketball. Nearly 99% of high schools are using us for basketball, as well as D2, D3, and AI colleges. We just have a great reach into them, and whether they use our full stack of products or or a subset. Basketball was big growth for us. And then we started to grow internationally as well, made a big leap into soccer, or global football, as we call it around here at this point. So now we've got people, we serve over 250,000 teams. We've got people in 20 countries, and we serve the biggest teams in the world, right? So Man City, FC Barcelona, Team USA, U.S. men's and women's national teams are both customers of ours. And so we've continued to add sports onto that. I believe the number they gave me is that we serve 41 different sports now. If you asked me to name all 41, I would struggle mightily. I don't know if I could get there, but it's really cool to see how people can take Huddle and find value for their organizations. And there's a lot of similarities, frankly, between sports when you start to look at how they want to communicate, what kind of pieces how they want to use data. The data might be different, right, as to from sport to sport, but the general concepts of finding trends and finding key moments fast, that's there. And so we continue to find ways to help them communicate better and maximize the value of their athletes and their team, and find ways to better connect with their fans.
You guys have also come up with a lot of different products that have been useful for all sports.
Yeah, one of the things we've always done, and one of our core values is we listen to our customers, and they ask us to keep adding more functionality and more features. And so when you look at our coaches asked us for a live streaming product that integrated directly with Huddle. So we built the football version of that is sideline. In basketball, we've got different kind of layouts of that, especially at the elite level. In fact, if you watch maybe on the sideline of an NBA game, you'll see teams, they'll have an assistant coach walk out with an iPad, and that's actually Huddle on that iPad that they're using for live in-game instant replay that just connects with all the data that they're already using and builds into their workflow. And really, for a lot of teams, as all of us know, you'd rather have one vendor or one provider bringing you a lot of things. It integrates together, so you don't have to move between systems or pull together disparate data sources, and it just makes things more efficient. And so teams, we listen to them, and they asked us to build stuff for them, and that's been a big push. I think the other one that you're seeing it here today is really around our fan engagement, our products, right? So we've always had highlights on Huddle. But we've now launched Huddle TV and our live streaming platform, and brought it around a whole suite of production tools with that, including Production Truck, which I think you're using today. We've got a digital ticketing platform that we're launching, and even better team profiles, and so that we can come together and say schools, teams, and athletes have even better profiles than they've ever had before to help tell their story, or just have a spot to direct fans to it, right? So it's easy to find your live streams. It's easy to find what's the score of the game that happened last night, which is weirdly tricky sometimes in high school sports. And so we're really trying to bring together all of these offerings to help bring this whole suite together. And then when we do that, we kind of cycle, right? So we'll bring together, great products, we bring together new interests, and then we come back and say, like, okay, what sports are next for us? Like, what are we missing? And so, we're excited this spring to really step into baseball and softball. And we've gone through a pretty serious beta phase over the last year with, a few hundred teams. And now we're doing the full launch for baseball and softball, and excited to see what Huddle's tools can do for athletes across the world in those sports here in the coming months.
Going back almost to the beginning, you guys had some humble beginnings and some rough offices at times. And when I say rough, I mean you guys kind of you guys took what you could get, but now you guys have really expanded and really made Lincoln kind of the Silicon Prairie of the Midwest.
Yeah, I can't claim all the credit for it, but when you're a startup, you got to pick areas you trade off, and one of them for us was we didn't need to have a nice office. We needed to build great stuff and find a way to make the company work. But we've been really fortunate now to have an awesome office in downtown Lincoln, and honestly, for anyone, if you're ever in Lincoln and you want a tour of the office, we'd be happy to give it to you. But we've also been able to, through other people in the city, I can't claim all the credit for this from Huddle, but there's been a pretty heavy investment in tech, and there's great companies here in Lincoln and Omaha with a good wave of entrepreneurship and just tech growth in general that's been awesome. And so we love to see it. We love the investment here in the city, and the city's been great to us, and feel like rising tides raises all ships. And so it's fun to see the city grow and change. Since back in the days when you were here, Matt, to where it's at today, it's quite different, and that's been great. And it's a fun place to raise your kids. And you guys are in the same spot. Midwest there's great people everywhere. So if you can have a great city to live in combined with great people, like, you can't beat it.
Matt, appreciate you joining us here for our between game. We'll be back with boys varsity action. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on the call tonight, and we are just under 2 minutes before this thing kicks off between the Jays and the Falcons. Falcons a little bit with a down season this year, but we are looking forward to seeing what they have to offer with us tonight. Like Matt said, we are broadcasting on Blue Frame Productions. That was recently purchased by Huddle. It's been a great product for us to use here at Fuller Digital Solutions. Everybody at Fuller uses Blue Frame. We've been able to take advantage of many offerings that Blue Frame has, as the camera you're looking at now is literally just the camera on an iPad. We've been able to utilize the Huddle Focus camera. That's our center court camera. That's what you're looking at right here. And that's all AI generated as far as moving up and down the court, the movement of the camera back and forth. For volleyball, it's just a static camera. It's really a neat product. We didn't have enough time to get into it, but it's 3 lenses that are stitched together, and in the corner is the camera that is focused on the scoreboard. It's literally just stitched in there. They've done a whole lot, and it's been really, really neat to see the evolution of Huddle. With that being said, we thank all of our sponsors for bringing you basketball here tonight. Our live and local sponsors like Schuster Trucking, like Ag State. Ag State brings you tonight's scoreboard as well as the shot clock, and that is also built into the Blue Frame product. We appreciate everybody for joining us here tonight and checking out this broadcast wherever they might be. We're going to turn this one over to our public address announcer.
Good evening and welcome for the second half of our doubleheader tonight to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym at Gehlen Catholic for tonight's doubleheader. Let's extend a special welcome to our guests, the Falcons from West Sioux. Gehlen Catholic Schools encourage positive sportsmanship and behavior at the game tonight. By practicing good sportsmanship, you'll help make tonight's game one to remember. Let's give a hand for our officials for tonight's game. Dave Drew, George Davison, and Joel Leiby. Now let's welcome the coaches for the Falcons. They are coached by Jerome Hoig and assisted by Lee Vanderkamp. The Jays are coached by Ryan Wilchin, assisted by Eric Kellen and Alec Langall. And now for the starters. For the Falcons, a sophomore, number 1, Blake Wiggins. For the Jays, a senior, number 2, Trevor Teal. For the Falcons, a junior, number 11, Jaden Kotz. For the Jays, a senior, number 10, Jackson Kramer. For the Falcons, a freshman, number 15, Gavin Garrettson. For the Jays, a senior, number 12, Landon Ryder. For the Falcons, a junior, number 25, Colton Koopmans. For the Jays, a senior, number 24, Aiden Langall. For the Falcons, a junior, number 35, Austin Van Engelhoven. And for the Jays, a senior, number 52, Caden Hanks.
When it's time to choose a bank, the choice is easy. Prime Bank is the bank for you.
With all the conveniences you want in a bank, including a mobile app and online account opening, Prime Bank also offers you pick checking with no monthly fees or minimum balances. And the best part is, you get paid for everyday banking transactions. That's right, Prime Bank's You Pick Checking. We pay you for your everyday checking account transactions.
Choose Prime Bank. It's the bank for you. Earn more your way with Prime Bank.
Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on the call. And as we heard tonight from Coach Wilchin before the game, we were going to have a little different starting lineup, and we do, with 24 Langle out on the floor as well as Hanks. And the Jays control the opening tip. Ryder brings it into the front court. It's an all-senior lineup. Kramer with it, left side of the baseline. Three-point attempt from Teal, no good. Rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins quickly ahead, up the floor. Garrettson near the top of the key, pushes right. Three-point attempt, up from Kotz, no good. Rebound by the Falcons, kick back out to Wiggins. Into the corner. Koopman's three, no good. And 24 Langle comes away with it. And we've seen that Aiden Langle with plenty of action here tonight. Trevor Teal kicks it over 24 Langle, bounce pass into Jackson Kramer, back out to 24 Langle rather. Teal with it now, back out to Langle. Langle pulls the trigger on a three, no good. Rebound by Ryder, bounce pass to Hanks. Kramer, top of the key. Over to Ryder. Ryder pulls the trigger on a three, good! Landon Ryder with the opening points of the ball game, and the Jays lead this one 3-0, 1 minute into the ball game. Garrettson brings it up the floor for the Hawks, or for the Falcons rather. Garrettson drives right side of the paint, swiped away by Teal. Teal's got a runner. He puts it up himself, left hand, count the basket, and the foul. And Teal's going to go to the line to make it a traditional 3-point play. Teal has his first 2 points of the game. It's 5-0, and he's going to try to make it 6. The spacing is incorrect. Yeah. The official in the paint was trying to tell him he was wrong. A little confusion. We're all corrected now, and now we'll try to make it a 3-point play by Trevor Teal. Trevor puts it up, rolls it around and down. Able to flush the toilet here. And the Jays lead this one 6-0. Garrettson brought it up over the timeline, kicks it right to Kotz. Kotz over to Wiggins. Wiggins, handoff from Van Elkhoven. Drives toward the basket. It's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Falcon basketball. And coming up a little bit limpy is Koopmans. Koopmans is walking a little gingerly. Looks like he's kind of holding the lower part of that thigh. 3-point attempt from the corner, no good. Rebound by Kotz. Kotz trying to get it back out. Does to Wiggins. 3, no good. Kotz with the rebound. Nice aggression by him. Not able to sink that one. Rebound fought for. It's going to be on the floor. Is that foul? Foul's going to be on Trevor Teal. That's going to be his first, team's first, and it's going to be on the floor, so it will be Falcon basketball. Koopmans with it now, left side, has a cutting Wiggins, kicks it out. 3-point attempt from Kotz, no good. Wiggins, put back, no good. Rebound by Hanks. Hanks gets it ahead to Ryder. No subs yet. As Kramer, cross court to Landon Ryder. Landon puts it up. No good. Gets his own rebound out to Kramer. Kramer squats up a 3. No good. And Trevor Teal not able to get that. And that goes coast to coast, does Blake Wiggins. It's 6-2. I think it's going to be an official's timeout. I don't think it's going to be. It was for injury, and Wilchin comes into the ball game now. Wilchin comes into the ball game for Kramer, leaving a full senior squad on the floor. Ryder brings it up over the timeline, bounce pass over to Teal. Trevor cross court to Aiden Langle. Bounce pass to Wilchin. Wilchin loses the handle on that. Wiggins brings it down, left side of the paint, trips on his own feet, and they do call that a walk. It's 5:15 left to go in the first. 6-2 is the score in favor of the Jays. Hello to Dane Lehman's mom. I'm sure she is watching here. Might be a little snowed in over there in South Dakota tonight. It is a winter theme. It feels a little bit like winter in the gym. Very chilly. I'm betting it's about 60 degrees in here as Aiden Langle puts that one up. Hanks with the rebound. It's swatted at. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be, officials are pointing two different directions. It's going to be off of Hanks, out of bounds. It will be Falcons basketball. Garrettson brings it up over the timeline with a right hand, dribbles right, passes back left. Van Elkhoven. I'm sorry, it's Van Inkelhoven. My apologies. That shot no good. Wilchin comes away with it. Wilchin passes left. Ryder puts up the three off the front iron. No good. Rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins quickly ahead. Able to corral it and put it up and in is Jaden Burt. Burt with his first 2 points, and it's 6-4 in favor of the Jays. Langle to Ryder, over to Teal. Trevor Teal puts up the jumper just in front of the free throw line. No good. Garrettson comes away with it. Garrettson brings it up over the timeline halfway through this first quarter, and that one's stolen away by Landon Ryder. 3-on-2. Ryder tried to get a bounce pass over to Teal, and he's not able to. And we're going to see Dylan Lubin sub into the ball game, as well as 34 Langle. There are two Aiden Langles on the Jays basketball team. So Langle for Langle, and Lubin also comes into the ball game. That jumper in for Wilchin. It's 8-4, 3:49 left to go in the first. Garrettson drives right side of the paint, puts up a floater off the backboard, and good. Bank's open here late tonight in Lamar's. Wonder if it's Prime Bank. 8-6 the score. Hanks. Lubin, three, good! Dylan Lubin, the sophomore. He knocked down that three, and it's 11-6. Kotz will bring it up over the timeline for the Falcons. Bounce pass, try to get it down to Garrettson. And Hanks heads to the bench. Saw 5 good minutes here at the beginning of the game. Kramer back into the ball game. Kramer, Lubin, Aiden Langle 34. Kramer and Wilchin, who fumbled the ball there. And Garrettson brings up the floor for the Falcons. Into the corner, drives, baseline, puts up a floater off the backboard, no good. 34 Langle tries to save it, not able to. It's going to remain Falcon basketball. 2:46 left to go in the first. 11-6 is the score. Hello to my wife at home. Appreciate you watching. Putting up with my noise for an additional 3 hours that you don't have to. Garrettson inbounds it to Wiggins. Wiggins, top of the key. Gets it to a cutter. No good. Rebound. That cutter was by Burt, and Wilchin comes away with the basketball. 2:35 left to go in the first. Spinning into the corner. Trevor Teal, three, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for. And Van Ingelhoven comes away with it. Garrettson brings it up over the timeline. Van Ingelhoven now into the corner is Wiggins. Wiggins in the near corner, dribbles out, now back toward the baseline, puts up a long jumper, 16 feet, rattles around and down for Wiggins. He now has 4, and it's 11-8. Trevor Teal will bring it up over the timeline. Trevor passes left corner, Wilchin, 3, good! Gabe Wilchin with the 3, and he now has 5. 14-8 is the score. 1:53 left to go in the first. Kotz waiting for the rest of his team to get up over the timeline before he finally dribbles it over. Garrettson. That one's blocked by Trevor Teal. The putback, count the basket, and the foul for Garrettson. He now has 4. The foul is going to be on Dylan Lubin. That's his first, team's first. 1:37 left to go in the first. Nolan Teal's going to come in for his brother Trevor Teal. And we will see Burt go out and Koopmans come in. Traditional three-point play. Free throw is up, rattles around, and finally falls for Gavin Garrettson. He now has 5. It's 14-9. Lubin's. Kramer. Nolan Teal thought about it. Dylan Lubin has it now. Near the top of the key. Passes left. 34 Langle in the corner. Passes back out to Lubin. Lubin between the circles. Back to now Wilchin. Wilchin left side of the paint. High off the backboard. No good. Rebound. 34 Langle puts it back up. Wilchin with a rebound now. Wilchin on the baseline. Rumbling around. Puts it up and in. Wilchin now has 7. And it's 16-9. Garrettson up over the timeline. 60 ticks left to go here in the first. Garrettson now into the corner is Kotz. Kotz on the baseline. Drives left side of the paint with the left hand. The right side of the paint he was. And Nolan Teal comes away with it. Nolan with all the speed puts up a floater in the lane. Misses everything out of bounds. It will be Falcon basketball with 44.1. Jays lead this one 16-11 left to go in the first. Thanks to our sponsors, and I forgot to put up our sponsors, and I forgot to put up the shot clock. My bad, everybody. Somebody just needs to hit me with a brick here and let me know that I don't got it. But Ag State sponsors our scoreboard, and Schuster Trucking sponsors our bottom line. Is that dribble on the baseline? Van Engelhoven came away with it on that near corner. With it now is Kotz near the top of the key, and he traveled with the basketball as Gabe Wilchin bodied him up. 21.4, 16-11 is the score. Ryder comes in, and out of the ball game goes Kramer. Lubin with it now, brings it up over the timeline. Lubin, top of the key, passes left to 34 Langle. Now top of the key, Nolan Teal passes right. Ryder to Teal, 3 off the front iron, no good. It's going to be off of Wilchin, out of bounds, and it will remain. It'll be turned over to the Falcons. 5.2, Jays with a 5-point lead. Garrettson brings it up over the timeline. 2-1, 3-point attempt, and they're going to say 3 shots at the buzzer. So as everybody else heads to the bench, Garrettson will shoot 3. Unfortunate turn of events for the Jays there as Nolan Teal committed the foul. First free throw is off the back iron, no good. Rebound was by 34 Langle. Still at the free throw line is Garrettson. Garrettson puts up the second, knocks it down. Garrettson now has 6, and it's 16-10 with 0 seconds left on the clock. Third one is up and no good, and the first half ends with a score of 16-12. Jays lead it. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're watching Flow Digital Solutions and FullerDigital.com.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on the call tonight. Remember to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. You know, whenever we go live, like we will on Thursday night. That's a rescheduled game with Woodbury Central. Tip time is 6 o'clock for the girls' game. Boys will follow. There's a double JV game prior to that, so first JV game starts at 3:30. So if you want your full fill of basketball, be here on Thursday night in the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym, as Aiden Langle was able to draw the charge on Jaden Kotz. Kotz picks up his first of the second quarter. Jays lead this one 16-12. Trevor Teal brings it up over the timeline, passes left to Ryder. Ryder bounce pass into Wilchin. Wilchin out, Lubin, three, in and out, no good. Wilchin with a rebound. Ryder kicks it out to Trevor Teal, back to Ryder. Ryder for three, good! Landon Ryder with the three. He now has 7. It is 19-10, and I've just been informed by Coach Schecker that I will have 3 seniors joining me here at halftime. Wiggins knocks down that 3. He has 8 on the night. I'm sorry, that was a 2. So it's 14-10. No, it was 3. I'm sorry, because there was a free throw at the, 3 now at this end for Landon Ryder, who has 10. Garrettson brought up over the timeline, handoff. Now down low, Cutter, great cut by Kotz, who puts that up and in. He has 2. 22-16 is the score. Wilchin in the corner. Lubin, corner, 3, good. Dylan Lubin now has 6. And it's 25-16. Garrettson. Short little pass there to Koopmans. Koopmans stopped at the top of the key. 25-16 the score in favor of the Jays. Step back long to Garrettson. No good. Missed everything as Ryder comes away with the basketball. Ahead to Langle, corner, Gabe, far side, dribbles in, has a cutting Lubin, needed Wilchin to get back out, needs help, gets it out to Teal. Teal, underhand, floater and in. Trevor Teal just underhanded that sucker and put it up and in. Impressive feat. 27-16 in favor of the Jays. 5:25 left to go here in the third. Van Engelhoven with it. He was being harassed by 24 Langle. Aiden Langle. Gabe over to Teal in the corner 3. Langle with the rebound, gets it back in. Ryder, and that one's almost stolen away. Gets it to Lubin, and Lubin, he looks like he either jammed his finger or something. He's in a little bit of pain on that left hand. Wilchin with it, middle of the paint. And Ryder hits the 3. Landon Ryder is on fire from 3, and it's 30-16 in favor of the Jays. 4:35 left to go in the second. There's a trio of Jays on the floor. Garrettson puts up a floater. They're going to call a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Lubin, and Lubin's still holding at that hand. We're going to get 3 in. Luckily, trainer Bob Augustine is in the house, and he's going to take him back to the training room to take a look at that. I know that Eric Gehlen was also up ready to look at it too. That ball is going to be off of Kramer and out of bounds. 4:27 left to go here in the third. Jays lead this one 30-16. Garrettson with it now, just inside the arc. Out to Kotz. Kotz pulls the trigger on a 3. No good. Rebound by Kramer. Kramer will bring it up over the timeline for the Jays. Kramer passes left. Kramer gets it back in the middle of the paint. I think he was a little surprised to get that. And Aiden Langle, 24 Langle with the putback. It's 32-16. Jays with a comfortable lead. Garrettson, handoff. Van Engelhoven now in the corner. Kotz dribbles, kicks it out to Wiggins. Wiggins on the logo. 15 on the shot clock. Corner. Kotz, 3, no good. 34 Langle, 34 Langle throws it away. Kotz, and we're going to have a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them back in 60 on Fuller Digital.
AgriVision Equipment and ExactEmerge planter technology is here to help you maximize your yield and efficiency, along with a proven 8 bushel per acre yield advantage because of the pinpoint accuracy of seed depth and placement. You can cover 50 acres per hour without compromising your stand. We know the risk of planting outside the optimal planting window, so don't let the weather control your bottom line. When you partner with AgriVision Equipment, you get access to the best service and technology support in the area. And visit any one of our 15 locations today to learn more about our large selection of new and used planters. AgriVision Equipment, focused on your future.
Reliance means being dependable. And when it comes to comfort in your home, you want Reliance from a place you can trust with a product you can count on. That's why Marcus Lumber stocks Reliance brand water heaters. Because with Reliance in the name, it's the brand you can trust. Marcus Lumber has been stocking and installing Reliance water heaters for decades. So choose the name you trust for your home. Choose Marcus Lumber and Reliance water heaters.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on the call. We're going to have 3 seniors from the girls basketball team join us here at halftime to talk about their senior season and what this team has meant to them. Garrettson, and that's swiped at by Kramer. Kramer comes away with it, able to swipe it away from Van Engelhoven. Kramer brings it up over the timeline, into the corner. Teal for 3 off the iron, no good. Rebound by the taller Koopmans. Koopmans up to Garrettson. Garrettson brings it over the timeline. 3:06 left to go here in the third. It's 32-16. Jays with the lead, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. I believe it's going to be on Kramer. It is. That's going to be his first, team second of the second quarter. It is senior night here in the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Of course, the Jays will be back on the air on Thursday night when they take on Woodbury Central. Tip time is 6 o'clock. 3-point attempt. Wiggins knocks that one down. Wide open. Blake Wiggins knocks it down and ends that scoring drought. Nolan Teal with it now near the top of the key. Nolan dribble drive toward the baseline. Over to his brother in the corner. 3, good for Trevor Teal. Trevor now has 8, and it's 35-18 in favor of the Jays. 35-19, I'm sorry. Wiggins with it now. Wiggins kicks it out to Van Engelhoven. Now in the corner, Garrettson. And we're going to have a tie-up, and we're going to see a full hockey line change as it is the Jays with the possession arrow. 2:05 before half. I believe there might be also a dance team performance here tonight. Zach Harpenau with it now to Wilchin. Wilchin over to Knipe. Lehman thought about a 3. To Ryder. Ryder backs it up near the top of the key. 18 on the shot clock. Lehman with it now. Puts it up to Wilchin. It was a nice feed by Lehman. Wilchin with 9. It's 37-19. 1:36 left to go here before halftime. Garrettson over to Kotz to Wiggins. Wiggins gets it to Garrettson down low. Puts up a shot. No good. Fought for on the floor. Ryder, and he traveled with the basketball. He's trying to get rid of it, and in the process, travel with the basketball. Bounce passing, quick, partially blocked by Wilchin. It's going to be out of bounds off of Wilchin with 1:18 left to go here in the second. 37-19 is the score. Hello to the Kurths watching at home tonight. Appreciate you watching as that one slightly tipped in by Knipe on the inbound. Van Engelhoven kicked left to Kotz. Kotz drives toward the baseline, trying to get it out, trying to direct traffic, and it's going to be off of Garrettson, out of bounds. There remain Falcon basketball with 1:04 left to go in the first half. 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Of course, I'm seeing Kansas just passed that they will be using the shot clock next year. Koopman's with it now. Garrettson, 3, no good, off the iron. Rebound by Knipe. Knipe will bring it up over the timeline. That one's thrown away to Garrettson. Garrettson will bring it up over the timeline. Corner, 3 for Kotz, no good. Rebound. It's going to be off of Wiggins and out of bounds. 31.4 left to go here in the second. It's 37-19. Jays inbound the ball quickly. Ryder will bring it up over the timeline. Shot clock's turned off. 25 seconds left. Knipe with it now. Corner, Wilchin. Wilchin at the free throw line. Stops, tries to get it down low to Lehman, instead out to Harpenoff. Knipe down to Wilchin. That shot just a little too strong. Zach Harpenoff with the rebound. 9 seconds left. Shot no good. It's going to be off of Knipe, out of bounds. And the Falcons will have the ball with 6.9 seconds left to go. We will catch the dance team, and then we will catch the senior Lady Jays as that floater from Garrettson is no good. We will stay right here for the dance team as we get ready here. Have a couple of trio of seniors, and they will join us after the dance team. We appreciate our sponsors for bringing you Jays basketball all season long. Of course, we couldn't do it without them. 5-Star Communication, AgriVision, Floyd Valley Healthcare, Ag State, Holstein Manufacturing, Colbeck Incorporated, Marcus Lumber, the City of Cherokee, Prime Bank, Sitzman Construction. We'll now turn it over to our public address announcer.
Within our community, with our $3 for three-pointers program, the varsity girls and boys can increase the contribution that is made to the Gehlen J Club throughout the season. Included in this check are donations for our $3 for three-pointers program, as well as proceeds from our popcorn night. American Bank wishes you the best of luck the remainder of the season. Teamwork is how American Bank believes in achieving success together. Here from American Bank tonight is Andy Schmidt presenting a check to Jeff Kramer for $630. Thank you again, American Bank, for your continued support of Gehlen Catholic Schools.
Okay, tonight we have our senior dance. This is I have 6 seniors this year, and this year my seniors are Ava Wieland, Lindsay Ryder, Kara Wardahoff, McKenna Sitzman, Mackenzie Morrison, and also Shayla Druckman, who is not here tonight. This dance was choreographed by the girls and myself.
I will always love you how I do. Let go of a prayer for you, just a sweet word. The table is prepared for you. Wishing you Godspeed, glory. There will be mountains you won't move. Still, I'll always be there for you. How I do. I let go of my claim on you. It's a free world. You look down on where you came from sometimes, but you'll have this place to call home always. I'll always love you until the time we die.
Great performance by the dance team here tonight, and we are joined first by Nevaeh Hodgson. And Nevaeh, your senior season, you guys kind of came in right on the heels of the...
All right, everyone, get your tickets out.
Sorry about that. You guys came in right at the heels of the state team that back in the 2020 season, and you guys had a lot to work off of from there. Just talk a little bit about your experience here and some things that you guys went through and some of the stuff you've enjoyed here.
Yeah, I've been on the varsity team since I was a freshman, and I think that was a really good opportunity for me because I learned from a lot of greats like Rachel Langle and Lauren Heinen. They really shaped me to be the player that I am now. Team has always been so important to us, and they definitely taught us well. My girls are they're the solid thing that holds us all together. I mean, this year is trying. We haven't won very many games. We still go to practice day in and day out, and we work our butts off. And, yeah, the scoreboard doesn't always reflect it, but I couldn't ask for more for my senior year. I mean, I get to play basketball, a sport I love, with the girls I love. So as trying as it is, I'm so grateful for the opportunities I've had here at Gehlen, and I'll definitely miss playing this sport.
It's been, we talk about how a lot of the times, and I've been around a lot of teams, being in a lot of the avenues I've been in, and I haven't always been part of successful teams, but you build a lot of relationships. Talk about some of the relationships you've been able to build off the court with the girls that surround you. Not only your classmates, but not only in your grade, but also classmates above you and below you.
For sure. Lauren Hine really sticks out to me. When I was a sophomore and she was a senior, that was my girl. We hung out after school, before practice. We did everything together. We went to dances together. She's my rock. She still supports me to this day. And now that I'm the senior, I get to be supportive to all of my underclassmen, especially girls like Haley Lubin, Rizea Sitzman, Kennedy Paulson. Those girls, they want it in all sports, not just basketball, and I really appreciate that because I'm a competitor and they have that in them.
Good luck the rest of the season. You guys still have quite a few home games left, so it's a little bit of a weird deal with senior night still being still having some time. And you guys have another shot on Thursday night against Woodbury Central.
Yes, we hope to make it longer. Thank you.
Good luck. And now we'll welcome Larissa Poland here. Neither one of the Poland girls want to swing over and talk here, but Larissa, you kind of stepped up into somewhat of an important role, and you occasionally are a bit of a point player when Rizea gets in a little bit of trouble sometimes.
Yeah, it's a big role to fill, and having her gone on Thursday and Friday will be a big role for me, and I hope to help the team out in many ways and try to fill that role that Rizea plays, as she does such a good job doing.
You guys have all grown up around each other, and that's kind of been a unique deal, and especially with Gehlen being the community that we are. You guys came down from the Spalding community. Talk about the melding between the Spalding community and the Gehlen community, because you guys were kind of a part of some of the original with that.
Yeah, Gehlen has really been welcoming ever since I came here back in 7th grade, and I appreciate that, and Gehlen feels like family, and I love that.
Talk about some of your favorite times here. They always haven't been positive, but what were some of your favorite memories that you will have to take with you moving forward from basketball season? And it doesn't have to necessarily be this year. You've had 4 years to experience everything.
Yeah, there's been some up and downs, but always winning those close games or in overtime, just getting those wins and having fun. Just having fun out there on the court and doing what I love and helping the team out in however I can.
Well, we appreciate all you've done for Gehlen. We appreciate everything you guys will continue to do in representing Gehlen here in the coming weeks. Of course, it's not over. We got all the way through the beginning of February. I think we've got a solid 3.5 weeks left to end the season well, and we wish you the best of luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
And now we'll bring in Haley Poland, and Haley is another one of the up north crew that came down, part of the Spalding crew that comes down on a daily basis, and whether it be by bus or by car, it's quite the jaunt to come down from that area, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about a half an hour to get here every morning.
Well, I see you guys every morning. You guys come rain or shine, and talk about some of your favorite experiences. Not everybody has the same experience, so talk about some things that you might have particularly enjoyed in your time here at Gehlen.
I really like just the family atmosphere. When I started playing basketball in 6th grade, that's what made me want to come to Gehlen, is because of the nice girls and how they've made me feel welcome and part of the team. So that's something that really stuck with me and made me actually want to come down here.
The struggle has been a real thing this year. Talk about some things that you guys have done maybe off the court to try to build some of your team camaraderie, because it does seem like you guys do get along well as a group.
Yes, this is, out of all the teams I've been on, this has been the most closely family team almost, because we just all get along. There's no drama, and this team, we talk. If anyone has a problem with anything, we talk to each other, and it's just very family oriented.
Well, we both here at Gehlen and at Fuller Digital, we appreciate you guys coming up and talking to us. You guys provide us with great entertainment on a night in, night out basis. And like I was saying before, you guys still have plenty of time to end the season strong, and all it takes is a little bit of a hot run at the end of the season. And one game seasons are a dangerous thing for everybody.
Yeah.
So good luck the rest of the way, and we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
That was our 3 seniors here from the girls' side. We'll be back in 1 minute to talk more. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on the call tonight. Appreciate Fuller Digital Solutions for providing us a little bit of leeway so that we could talk to our seniors. They've, full disclosure, I am an employee at the school, but I also appreciate the amount of leeway that Fuller gives us to speak to our student athletes and speak about our school and give us the microphone to reach so many people out there. It's very much appreciated, and thank our local sponsors for giving us understanding in time to do that. Not all sponsors are as understanding and as willing to do that as others, and our sponsors are absolutely fabulous sponsors, and we couldn't put on a production like this without sponsors like Ag State for bringing you the scoreboard, and of course Schuster for bringing you the Schuster Trucking for bringing you the bottom line. All these companies, AgriVision and the Prime Bank, and just all of them, we couldn't do it without them. So we appreciate all of them for helping to bring you Jays basketball and volleyball all season long. Of course, you've seen football. Nathan Carlson and Josh Schreiner did a great job throughout the football season. I took the basketball season, and then baseball and softball season. We're still looking for help. So if you're interested in broadcasting football and basketball, because those are two sports that I do referee or umpire baseball. They're looking for help in getting some broadcasters for baseball and softball season. So if you're interested in broadcasting, it's a nice little side gig. You get to be right down on the field. It's a really good deal. So if you're interested, you can contact Fuller Digital Solutions at gmail.com. Again, Fuller Digital Solutions at gmail.com. As we get ready for this second half, get all of our cameras reset up here, and we are underway with the second half. West Sioux starts it with the basketball. Koopmans to Wiggins, pulls the trigger on a three, no good, rebound. Kramer almost lost it on Trevor Teal's head. Kramer into the corner, 3-point for 24 Langle, knocks it down. He has 5. And it is 40-19 to start this second half. Kramer on the steal, puts it up and in. He has his first 2 points of the ball game. Jays lead this one, 42-19, 7:04 left to go here in the second. Wiggins puts up the layup, no good. Trevor Teal comes away with it. Trevor, bounce pass in, and we're going to have a kick ball. Hanks is in the ball game, close to the original starting 5. Good to see Hanks in there. He's put in a lot of hard work throughout his 4 years here, and so it's good to see him getting some PT here. Cross-court pass, Landon Ryder, 3, good. Landon Ryder now with 16. It's 45-19. Wiggins with it now. Wiggins, hand off for Van Ingelhoven. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Aiden Langle, the senior. Wiggins drives, left side of the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Hanks. Hanks hands it off to Teal. Trevor will bring it up the floor for the Jays. 6:08 left to go here in the third. 45-19. Ryder bounce pass to Aiden Langle. Back out to Ryder. Ryder cross court. Almost it was too tall for Trevor Teal. Garrettson will bring it up the floor for the Falcons. Garrettson cutting Van Ingelhoven, and he puts it up and in. And they are on the board, the Falcons are, for the first time this second half. Hanks down low, puts it up and in. Caden Hanks with his first 2 points of the ball game. Good to see him on the scoreboard. Wiggins to Garrettson, pulls the trigger on a 3, no good, rebound by Langle. Trevor Teal kicks left, Ryder thought about a 3, gets it to Hanks, Ryder, Kramer. Bounce pass into Hanks, back out to Kramer, gets it down low, Trevor Teal puts up a floater, no good. Van Ingelhoven with the rebound. Bringing up the floor is Garrettson. Garrettson over the timeline. Top of the key, dribble the right hand, right side of the paint. Out to Kotz, who drives right side of the baseline, puts it up off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebound by Hanks. Hanks up the floor. Teal, bounce pass Ryder. Back out to Teal. Teal, top of the key. Hanks, bounce pass in low. Kramer, Hanks puts it up off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Kotz. Garrettson will bring it up the floor. There's a 5 J's ready to come in as that one's put up and in for Garrettson. Garrettson now has 10. Ryder for 3, no good. Rebound. It's going to be off of a couple of J's, and 5 new J's come into the ball game. Kotz swamped in the backcourt, picked up. Nolan Teal puts it up and in. Nolan with his first 2 points of the ball game. It's 49-23 as Van Engelhoven commits the charge. Nice job by Lehman to set his feet and draw the charge. 49-23, 3:39 left to go here in the third. 34 Langle. Nolan Teal restricts everybody from getting it, and it's going to be Jays basketball. Owen Sievers into the ball game. Owen inbound. That one's stolen away by Van Engelhoven. Hands it off to Garrettson. Garrettson jump stop. That one's blocked by Nolan Teal. Bounce pass ahead to Nolan. Nolan puts it up. No good. Rebound. And we have a steal by Wilchin. Owen Sievers wide open. 3. Good. Owen Sievers knocks down that 3. And it's 52-23. Jays with the lead. 2:55 left to go here in the third. That pass not able to be handled, and Lehman not able to get a hold of that ball. They're going to say it was off of Lehman, which I believe was the correct call. Garrettson dribbling out near the top of the key. Gets it down low, Van Engelhoven, and he hits it off the front of the rim. Picked up by Nolan Teal. Nolan will bring it up the court. Now with the left hand. Spinning in the lane, puts up the jumper, and down for Wilchin. Wilchin with 11. 54-23. Hi, Drew. That one swiped at. It's going to be off of Kotz, out of bounds. Nice harassment by Aiden Langle. Inbound to Nolan Teal. Wilchin, corner 3, good. Gabe Wilchin with 14, and it's 57-23. I think the Jays are trying to hit that magical 35-point mark where the clock doesn't stop. Ahead to Garrettson, down low, puts up the layup, no good. Put back by Koopmans, and Koopmans was fouled. Foul was on Lehman, his first, team second of the third quarter. Koopmans puts up the first, off the front iron, no good. Jonathan Flores comes into the ball game for Kotz. Puts up the second, off the back iron, no good. Rebound by 34 Lehman, or 34 Langle, and they're going to say his foot was on the sideline. That'll be a baseline inbound. Corner baseline. Inbound to Van Inkelhoven. Garrettson puts it up, and he is fouled in the act of shooting. Send Garrettson to the line to shoot 2. Garrettson puts up the first, knocks it down. He has 11. 57-24. Puts up the second, knocks it down. 57-25, Garrettson with 12. Owen Sievers drives the baseline, kicks it over, 34. Now it's 34 Lengel, puts it up, blocked. Van Ingelhoven quickly ahead. Tries to lay it up, no good. Wilchin comes away with a rebound. Wilchin to Owen Sievers, squares up a 3, no good. Rebound by the Falcons. Garrettson brings it up over the timeline. Right side of the paint, puts up the layup, no good. And Nolan Teal with the foul. Nolan second. Team's fourth. Friends of Gehlen Catholic Balls, April 20th. Check out GehlenCatholic.org for more information. Of course, that's the newly redesigned GehlenCatholic.org. Amy Jungers and Maggie Erdman put in a heck of a lot of work, and the new site looks absolutely amazing. They did a great job. Second free throw is up and good. Garrettson has 14. It's 57-27. 1:11 left to go here in the third. Zach Carpenaugh to Knipe. Knipe to Wilchin. 3, no good. Rebound by UTEC. Garrettson brings it up over the timeline. Less than a minute to go here in this third quarter. Kotz, left side, floater, good. He has 4, and it's 29-57. Falcons with a little bit of a run here. Lehman, right side of the paint, loses a handle on it, will stay Jays basketball. Roughly a 6-second shot clock to game clock differential. 33.7 left to go in the quarter. 27 left to go in on the game or on the shot clock as that one's stolen away by Garrettson. Garrettson brings it up the floor. Guarded by Knipe. Pass left to Van Ingelhoven. Van Ingelhoven, 3, no good. Rebound, fought for. It's going to be off of Flores and will be Jays basketball. Nice job by Knipe throwing it off the defender. Knipe will bring it up over the timeline, just under 15 ticks. Bounce pass. 3-point attempt by Owen Sievers, no good. Dane Lehman, 3, corner, good. Dane Lehman at the buzzer, and the Jays lead this one 60-29. We'll be back with the final quarter after this. You're watching Jays and Falcons on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
When it's time to choose a bank, the choice is easy. Prime Bank is the bank for you.
With all the conveniences you want in a bank, including a mobile app and online account opening, Prime Bank also offers U-Pick checking with no monthly fees or minimum balances. And the best part is, you get paid for everyday banking transactions. That's right, Prime Bank's U-Pick checking. We pay you for your everyday checking account transactions.
Choose Prime Bank. It's the bank for you. Earn more your way with Prime Bank.
Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you as the Jays, the boys team, tries to come away victorious on senior night. Hanks over to Ryder. Top of the key is Nolan Teal. 24 Langle in the corner. Bounce pass out to Teal. Teal thought about a 3. 24 Langle, 3. No good. Hanks almost came around with the rebound. Instead, Trevor Teal, Ryder in the corner. Trevor Teal, 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Teal is going to dribble near the logo. Cross court to 24 Langle. And that one's stolen away by Wiggins. Wiggins goes coast to coast, puts it up and in with the left hand. Thought he was going to dunk it. Instead, he just lays it in. 60-31, the score. Floater from Teal, no good. Jays are getting a little lackadaisical here. Van Engelhoven with the rebound. Wiggins with it now. Garrettson. Floater, no good. And we're going to have a tied up ball. Koopmans with the inbound. Spinning. Put it up. No good. Garrettson. Koopmans with a rebound. Puts up the shot. And that one's good for Koopmans. His first 2 points of the ball game. It's 60-33. Wilchin with it in the near corner. 24 Langle. Nice ball movement with Wilchin in the paint. Loses hold of it. Just getting sloppy here at the end of the game. Garrettson will bring it up over the timeline. 6:20 left to go in the fourth. Puts up a 3. No good. Rebound by Ryder. Jim's starting to empty out. Ryder. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout charge to the Jays. We'll be back in 30 on Fuller.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Matt Schilling here with you on the call tonight. If you're interested in broadcasting with Fuller, contact Fuller Digital Solutions at gmail.com. You can work on the broadcast just like I do. Bounce pass in. Stolen away by Garrettson. Garrettson, that one's stolen back by Kramer. Kramer quickly up the floor. No basket, but the foul. Foul is going to be on 25. That's Colton Koopmans. That's his first, team's first of the fourth. Kramer will go to the line to shoot 2. Puts up the first. No good. Kramer back of the line. Second one no good. Wilchin with a rebound. Put back no good. Kramer over to Wilchin. Out to Teal. Knocks that one down. Trevor Teal with 11. It's 63-33. Garrettson with it now. Drives right side of the paint. Puts up a floater. No good. Rebound. Fought for. It's going to be Falcon basketball. I think they're going to say it was off a Ryder. Literal corner inbound. Couldn't be any more on the corner there. It's inbounded. It's going to be off of 24 Langle. And it'll be Falcon basketball. Ball inbounded to Garrettson. Garrettson near the top of the key. Kicks it into the corner. Burt. Back to Garrettson. Garrettson just inside the free throw line. Knocks that one down, and he has 16 on the night. 63-35. Kramer fouled in the act of shooting. 5:07 left to go here in the fourth. It's the second team foul. It's the first on Garrettson. Kramer puts up the first, no good. Second one is down for Kramer. He has 3. 64-35. Kicked out. Kotz. That one's picked up by Aiden Langle. Over to Kramer, ahead to Landon Ryder. Landon drives the baseline, and he walked with the basketball. 4-4-4 in the fourth. Jays with a 29-point lead, 64-35. Garrettson brought it up over the timeline to Kotz. Now Wiggins. Wiggins to Van Ingelhoven. That one's stolen away. Wilchin ahead. Kramer, handoff. Langle, no good. And Ryder kind of hit the floor hard. He gets up, sprinting down the court. Wiggins, left side of the paint. 3-point attempt, no good. Misses everything. And it's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Jays basketball. Ryder, the inbounder, to Teal. Teal brings it up over the timeline. Passes left to Ryder. Down low, Kramer. Kramer to Langle. Shot, no good. Put back, Kramer. That one falls. And a 30-second timeout for the Jays. I think just to get subs in here. Remember to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. You know whenever we go live, like we will on Thursday night as the Jays host Woodbury Central. Girls tip time is 6 o'clock. You can find it right here on this YouTube channel. Remember to allow your notifications. It's going to be a kickball. If you're watching on a smart TV and using the YouTube app on your smart TV, if you like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, you will be able, when you log into your TV next and we are in the broadcast range, you'll know when we are live. It'll be the first thing that pops up there for you. So you'll be able to find us pretty easily as Lehman picks up his second. So it's kind of a nice thing with YouTube. Kicked out to Kotz. Kotz pulls the trigger on a 3 off the back iron. No good. We appreciate Matt Mueller for joining us for our between-game interview. Great guy. As 34 Langle, Aiden Langle puts that one up and in. Known him for several years. And I was around at Nebraska when they came in and started reverse engineering essentially the editing system that we had so that we could get it into a web streaming platform. It was pretty neat as Langle hits that 3. It is 71-38. As I see a fleet of Falcons waiting to enter the ball game. A lot of the starters still in for the Falcons, and Lehman picks up his third, trying to push the defender out of the way, pushing Wiggins out of the way. And we will get 4 new Falcons into the ball game. I think we have a full fleet of young Falcons out there now. Ball inbounded to Liston. Liston kicks it out to Holton. Back to Liston, near the top of the key to Holton. Holton back to Liston. 25 on the shot clock, swiped at by Lehman. Knipe picks it up. Knipe, left side of the paint, bounce pass, Nolan Teal, right side of the hoop, puts it up and in. 73-38, and there's the 35-point mark. That three is blocked by Nolan Teal, that three-point attempt by Flores. And Lehman is fouled by Flores. That's going to be his first, team's third. Nolan Teal to Knipe, back to Teal. Bounce pass into Lehman, not able to save it. 1:49 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 73-38 is the score. Running clock. Carter Liston will bring it up over the timeline. Into the corner. Holton. Back out to Liston. Gets it down low. Back to Liston. Holton. 6 on the shot clock. They're going to have to do something quickly here. You got to put it up. Long three, no good. It did not draw iron. Ball inbounded. Severs to Knipe. Nolan Teal in the middle of the paint. Loses the handle on it, and it's going to stay Jay's basketball? Question mark. Owen Severs, the inbounder, gets it into Knipe. Gets it down low to Lehman. Lehman puts up the shot. No good. Rebound is by Burt. Holton with it now. Puts up the three. Good. Charlie Holton gets on the board. That makes it 73-41 with 10 seconds left. Knipe, I think, will be happy just to bounce this one out and call it a game. Gets it over to Nolan Teal. And that's the way this one ends. Jays win. We'll be back quickly with stats. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Since the 1980s, Colbeck Incorporated has been a family-run business providing their customers with quality wood and feed grinding services throughout Northwest Iowa. Colbeck Incorporated knows that your time is valuable, and they pride themselves on getting the job done in a prompt and reliable fashion. Local cattle feeders have been relying on Colbeck Incorporated hay grinding for 30 years, and Brian and Kevin are proud of their partnerships they've built with their customers. Whether it's grinding, mulch, or hauling, call Colbeck Incorporated today and see what they can do for you.
AgriVision Equipment has you covered with a wide selection of John Deere tractors in the area. Our experts can help match you with the right equipment at the right price. Utilize one of our convenient pre-built packages or build and customize your own with our JD Buy online site. Need financing? No problem. Apply online in 5 minutes or less. Our team is ready to find the package for you. Don't settle for less. Shop in-store or online at agrivisionequipment.com.
Welcome back to the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. This is what it would look like if you were a senior on senior night, as the 6 or 5 seniors in front of us looking out on their parents. They're getting a group picture here tonight as the Jays are victorious, 73-41. Final looks like this: Wiggins with 13, Holton with 3, Kotz with 4. Gerritsen with 19, Burt with 2, Koopmans with 2, Van Engelhoven with 2. For the Jays, Trevor Teal had 11, Dylan Lubin with 6, Kramer with 5, Landon Ryder with 16, Nolan Teal with 4, Owen Severs with 3, Aiden Langle, number 24, Aiden Langle with 5, Gabe Wilchin had 4, Aiden Langle, number 34, had 6, Caden Hanks had 2, which is good to see, and Dane Lehman had 3. that'll do it here from the Deb Campbell Memorial Gym. Remember to join us on Thursday night as the Jays take on the Wildcats of Woodbury Central. The proceeding has been a senior night presentation of Fuller Digital Solutions and FullerDigital.net.